It's okay.
It doesn't make me sad.
All right, we are live.
Killed you a few times, but you know.
Yeah.
Screw the wombats.
So we're live. Actually, isn't your player trying to be a wombat?
What, the wombats are no heat? Maybe. The team physicians.
There's no more ocelots in the world. So okay. So let's see. 2 weeks ago, you had the halflings. Okay, so a couple weeks ago, you formed the Blood Bee League successfully.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You went and talked to the Warforged in the morning, and rather than being murdered, you managed to talk your way out of it by convincing them that their powerfulness would be great in the Blood Bee League, and they could show their dominance, which actually really works narratively because the Warforged, since the war, had no purpose. Now they have a purpose, and that's to be the best Blood Bee team in the damn league. So it kind of worked narratively, and Nacho Man purchased a couple of nat 20s to make it happen.
They're gonna murder every single other team, though.
They lost their first game.
They did?
They did. Because while they're good,
They have trouble
they're
with
the top tier team, but they're like just barely the top tier team. Like the New Sire Patriots are pretty good too. And the fact that the Warforged are like really they're all fighters. They don't have the monks and the magic users that other teams have that kind of give them that benefit to overcome the strength.
Now, did the New Sire Patriots cheat by
they cheat like crazy.
Deflating the balls?
Oh yeah,
and all that?
they're just constant cheating.
Make sure that they are
There's
cheating.
no rules, so.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys did that, and then after surviving that, you decided to go check out this little town of Gatherhold.
Oh yeah, I remember
In
that.
the Halfling town on the other side of Lake Sire.
That was the weird one, right?
That was the one built into the mountains.
Yeah.
Town built into the mountains, populated mostly by halflings, and the head of House Galanda, who are the people who run all the inns. In talking with them, you had dinner with the head of House Galanda, who gave you a meal that cast Zone of Truth on you, and you spilled your guts about everything you knew about the wizards. At which point, you found his daughter,
My bad.
who was a wizard, in a creepy tunnel and followed her down. At which point she used a crazy mass teleport thing and drained all of the life of people around them except for the halflings who they teleported away. Proving that House Galanda was in league with the bad mages. At which point all the other House Galandas around, including the ones in your town, burned their inns, got on their airships, and fucked off. So, that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Last week, they decided to travel up to Thrain and meet with the head of the Silver Flame religion.
Okay.
She gave them a bunch of dope shit because they decided they were going to go check out the Glowing Chasm.
Ooh, a glowing castle.
The Glowing Chasm.
Oh.
You'd be very disappointed if you were expecting a castle.
So they travel along this chasm and they see a bunch of demons and stuff coming out of this glowing crack in the earth. And they travel and they find this wizard's tower sticking up out of the earth. They travel to the top of it and find a empty room. When they all go in, it converts into this battle arena where they're facing down the literal god of war, who kicks their asses.
11 hit points.
Who kicks their asses multiple times, knocking Jeff unconscious. And they realize that was all an illusion. And all they had to do was literally walk to the walls, and the walls weren't actually there. And it was just the edge of the tower. And unfortunately, everybody made their dex saves to not fall off the tower, except for Smuffin, who, in a panic to escape the scary god, ran towards the wall and right off the ledge, falling several hundred feet to his death.
Yeah.
That's how he died.
And then they ran away. They bravely ran away, and that was the end of that.
Somehow Jeff's character magically came back from being vanished and popped out.
Yes, and they thought they left Jeff's character behind. He had been banished and disappeared, and they assumed him to be dead. And then all of a sudden, he just appears out of the illusion, where they can't see him. And he comes back in, and he's acting like himself, and they fly off back to town to watch the Blood Bee game and do their cheating to try and help the Wombats win.
Good.
For the most part. So when it comes to Blood Bee, you can influence the games of the city you are in. So if you're in that city and there's a home game, you can cheat for whatever team you want by boosting things, and it'll affect the rolls without affecting the odds.
And yeah, buffing teams
Yeah. you
is
can buff.
encouraged.
You get a
Hurting
guidance, and you get a guidance.
the team you want to lose is frowned upon.
Yeah.
Mildly.
Yeah, so you can help whoever you want on your team. I'm just gonna go grab my iPad real quick, so you guys can discuss what you want to do.
Yeah, you get somebody like a ring of spell strike. Here, use this. The big giant fireball, blow up the other team.
So what that catch-up did not do was steer us in any direction.
Well, we kind of went. The glowing chasm was like the center point of this whole morning thing. And that's why we went there. It was like the whole center point. The cause of the morning happened at that tower. So we kind of went adventurous. We got like a whole bunch of powerful items. And then we ended up getting our asses kicked by an illusion. What we didn't mention was the demons that are coming out, all we saw was Warforged all along it, fighting the demons back in. So we came in through here on the north, and all it is Warforged all along the outside. The whole morning it's covered with Warforged.
So you don't think you finished what you were doing there?
But we are not strong enough to go there.
No.
It took some hijinks to get there, and then...
I gave them the best possible items to make them have a chance. So.
And then they fell for an illusion.
Well.
We almost had it. But yeah, so...
So what's the game schedule this week? Who's playing?
All right. So, I know that's Ian's always Ian's concern. First concern is.
There's no other sportsmen to be interested about.
Yeah. This is the most compelling sports story.
Except the Phoenix Suns, they're playing all their games on NBA 2K.
Yeah.
What?
That should be fun.
Where's I can't find my app for this.
Yeah, no. So basically, the whole morning, no matter how you go up and down, it's all Warforged, and they do not like people coming in. So
You seem to have a general. So this week here we're in week 2. We have the Sharn Sharks at the New Sire Patriots.
Okay.
The Sigistar Arcane Flame at the Morning Glory.
Okay.
The Tyre Velasquez Rangers at the New Cap Wombats.
Okay.
And the Dragon Roost Roosters at the Starlasker Lightning.
Have we been to Starlasker before?
Don't think so.
No.
Well, you would have passed through it because it is actually kind of a hub town nearby. You may have passed around.
But did we explore it?
No. You passed through it once when you were on the lightning rail. It's right here, Starlasker.
yeah,
Starlasker. It's a major lightning rail hub.
yeah. Since you guys went to other places, that's why we went up to Thrain to see Jeff's 11-year-old leader.
Yeah.
The 11-year-old girl.
11-year-old girl in charge of the Silver Flame.
Yeah. So we went there just to try and
more
figure out
girls
what's
there, that's
going.
somebody else's thing.
And they do have a stone of sending with her that they can help talk back and forth.
Yep. And you have left over one potion that I think it's Sean has it.
Yes.
A potion of long rest.
Smuffins didn't use it.
There you
Smuffins
go.
is gone.
Yeah, Smuffins fell into the whole thing.
Sean ended up with 4 potions marked poison, but they're identified as healing potions.
Yeah. So Smuffin died. So that's the recap of what you guys would have missed.
Thank you.
So yeah, Smuffin.
So I was busy making a new character all week.
Nice.
Also, before Smuffin died, he attempted to poison the New Cap Wombats.
No, he didn't.
Attempted to poison them with beans.
That was Smuffins.
And-
New character won't do that.
So is this new character related to Smuffins at
No.
all?
He's a Minotaur.
Okay.
So,
New character's a
as a
Minotaur.
result of that,
Smuffins was actually banished out of town.
yeah, Smuffins was banished from the inner parts of town. I don't know if you guys have seen the new town layout.
Can we just move
Changed
Have
the
we?
layout.
Do I have a bigger castle now?
Same castle.
Just move Big Dick
But so
somewhere?
I made it make more sense. It didn't really make much sense the way
Oh,
it's laid out
look.
before.
Yeah.
So you have the center of town, where you have the church, the mayor's house,
Yes.
the town guard, the Bloodbee field, the Bloodbee offices for the league, Kyle's Inn, which burned down.
But then the new
But you
inn
have-
is the For Good Times.
For
the
a
new
Good
inn.
Time, which is a whore house and coffee. Whore and tea house. Created by Erica and Yo and blessed by Mary Lee's.
Yo wants to expand it to be the
Yeah,
inn.
so it's basically the main inn in town is now the whore house has turned into the inn. We have your
It's
place,
only blessed by
Selena
you.
and Mike's place, off to the side
That's
with a
why I
fence
get
for
the
your
toilet
animals
paper.
and whatnot.
Thank
Fenced
you.
in backyard.
Love it.
And lots of hay.
Yeah. So that's basically the new layout of town.
Oh, look at my house. It's
Aw.
huge.
Yeah, the mayor's house.
Can you put the White House right in the corner?
Yeah.
She wants to become the person that if the
She
Buggy
got-
team, if people make bets and don't honor the bets, she's the one to go collect them.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
what she says. She says, what am I going to do? I was like, why don't you be the person that if people like the bounty hunters?
Yeah.
So if they don't
She's
pay
got, a
their
nice,
debts,
she's got a nice waterfront house.
so her and Snowfang go and collect the bets for people.
Yeah, and then Quiver and Thorn
So
live
she
there.
was in league
Other
with the
Mike's over
Buggy
there if he
office.
ever comes back.
The bookies.
And yeah, so that's the new layout of town. And Mary Lee's statue still right in the middle there.
Yeah.
That's what I knew.
I've done some good things. Some terrible
So,
things too, but
as you guys are in town,
some good things.
I would assume that you would probably hang around in the center of town and whatnot. And you would notice that recently this Minotaur came to town. And he tried out for the Bloodbee team. And did pretty darn good. But not quite good enough. But it just so happens he also has a little bit of a healing touch. So he's been trying to get work helping around the hospital and the medical school. By the way, it's a medical school now.
Okay, cool.
Because you have doctors from our world who understand modern medicine combined with clerics and magic medicine people kind of working together to create a best of both worlds.
Nice.
So this town
Oh,
literally
this-
has the best medicine in
This
all
sounds
of
like
the
very innovative.
planet.
I like it.
Yeah, you're a teaching hospital and a university where everybody comes to learn the virology and all that sort of thing and how to fight the coronavirus that wiped out the goblins.
Not that I had anything to do with that.
No.
So my guy traveled from town to town in the north, basically healing people, just passing through like a plague doctor, just kind of physician going through towns, and heard about your new hospital. Was interested in new types of medicine.
Well, you're welcome to join in on a program.
So is
If
there
you work for free
anything
for 5 years.
going
for
on
5
in
years.
town, just in general? Any rumors going around? Any besides this new guy in town?
Nothing really all that new in town, no. Kind of still building things. Bloodbee's really exciting. The town keeps growing. Your town of 20,000 people now,
I thought
Yeah.
40,000.
or 40,000 people.
40,000.
It's like Timmins.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's basically the size of Timmins. Yeah. New Cap is now New Timmins. You're moving up in the world.
The communicators that we were looking for, that storyline is done.
What was that?
The communicators that we were looking for.
Well, that is done. Because the House Galanda you were looking for them for.
Took the
Disappeared.
Major Spear.
It came back as
There's a
You could
reason why they
theoretically
wanted
maybe
them.
still go try and find them. And maybe use them as a way to communicate with them. But there's a lot of other stuff you could be doing in the world. You have a whole world to explore.
Last time we found vampires, and we
Yeah,
found
there
the
is
place
some
we weren't
sort of
supposed to be.
vampire. Some sort of vampire kicking around.
Are they my like cousins?
He was a priest.
Have we been to the Blade Desert before?
Nope.
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 One of the cooler sounding places that's
You
not
have
too
not
far.
explored the elf lands at all. You have not talked to the elves other than the brief conversation to get them to join the Bloodbee League. And that was just done out of spite of Sharn.
They did join the Blood League.
And then we found out Karnath is all humans.
Yeah.
Although I do kind of need
Well,
some
Karnath
sunshine.
was also all humans, but you noticed the zombie servants up
Yeah, it's they use zombie servants to build towers and everything in Karnath.
And it is known, there's common knowledge that during the war they used like a zombie army to make their army up. So
The League is thriving and healthy, so I'm open to doing any side quests this week.
It's not suspended due to disease.
No.
nope.
I am drawn to the Demon Wastes, but I see how far that is. But that is also a very cool place that I want to go.
Eric would just make us roll all session for things that happen while we're trying to fly there. And then at the end of the session, it would be like, oh, you got there.
You died on the way there. You never got there.
A random encounter number 25.
Yeah. Actually, it wouldn't be too bad, because for the most part, it's friendly
fly.
area.
What part's not friendly area?
I'm open to checking out the demon ways. Can we look at the map of the demon ways?
You can.
But we've never.
What do you want, a demon blood team?
Do we have a library?
We have someone has a map.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have the access to this map.
It was a promotion when they got the airship. It was buy one airship,
Well,
get
how
one
far
map.
does
GPS.
Because here, where does the light rail go far to?
Well, you don't have to
the
worry about
ash
the lightning
beacon.
rail. You have an elemental airship.
Oh, yeah.
You have access to 2 airships now.
So is this elf area here the telling words, or?
The Eldine Reaches. Eldine Reaches.
Grove of Guardian Trees. This Aldine
They're a
Reaches seems
druid
kind of
area.
cool too.
It sounds like a druid.
Greenheart.
The Eldine Reaches are full of druids.
I speak Druidic.
Yep. And
My character's half druid.
And we haven't been there at all?
No.
No.
We just been mostly around the areas around the morning. We kind of stuck around towards the areas around the morning. Not too far much.
yeah, you guys haven't done much
Exploring.
exploring of the world in general. You have a big old world, and really your adventures have consisted of that with
That's what the main storyline was.
with a very misguided trip down to the South Pole where people almost died trying to fight wizards. You know the end game is down at the South Pole.
We know now.
You've got a good idea that's where you're gonna have to go eventually.
Shadow marshes, demon wastes. So many opportunities.
Yeah, I'm open to checking out anything in this area. Preferably not the labyrinth.
Broken stone. There was something over here. Can I see
Oh, that was like the main town. Ashnok is like the main.
the ash beacon? Interesting.
How about the lair of the keeper?
There's probably a keeper there.
You sure?
It's a keeper's maw.
What is he keeping?
What she said.
So you know that the
Toilet
demon
paper.
wastes
Toilet paper, the golden toilet paper.
a very orc society.
What is
A
the?
very orc society, the demon wastes.
Ooh.
I kind of want to go to Greenheart.
Let's
because I
do
like
it.
the name.
Okay.
The druid areas first?
Go
Wolf's
visit
Paw?
some druids.
Yeah.
Yep.
Road trip. Ooh, the wolf's paw. Nice.
We're going. We don't need roads.
Well done.
Thank you.
So you get in the fancy airship.
It's just right there at the moment.
Fancy airship. Hey, Jeff made a dope airship.
Did
We're
your
going to
wife?
use the dope airship.
Did your wife make the cookies?
Nope.
Oh,
I did.
you seriously?
Yeah.
They were probably one of the best cookies I've ever
Well,
had.
they are Costco frozen cookies.
Oh.
So
But
they
still.
were very easy to make. I think Costco has the old Subway recipe or the Subway recipe. It's the same cookies as Subway.
They're good cookies.
And you can get, for $25, you get 120 cookies.
Holy
Doesn't
smokes.
Subway just buy the cookies from Costco and
It
put
might
them as
be.
their own?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe Subway took them.
I don't know who's copying who, but somebody's copying somebody.
Well, I've never had them
And I
before, and
like
they're
it.
awesome.
Yeah, I've gotten Costco cookies before in the packs, but when I found out you can go to the bakery and just say, hey, can I have cookie dough? And they'll hand you frozen cookie dough for $25, a big old...
So that's what I have to do. Go to the muffin section and ask for cookie dough.
Yep.
Okay.
And any of the stuff that they bake on site, they'll sell you the unbaked version in like a bigger bulk for cheaper.
Never knew that.
Yeah, so like croissant rolls and everything, they have it all. All the stuff they cook there, they have like, oh yeah, can I have a bunch of uncooked bagels? And they'll give you a bunch of uncooked
Wow.
bagels.
It's good to know.
That's
That's
interesting.
interesting.
Yep.
Because I can't eat as many muffins as they offer you in one sitting.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's
You
nice
should go
to...
bad. Now
and-
if you know
Yeah.
that you
Now
buy
you
the
can buy
frozen
them.
stuff.
And I know it's not necessarily healthy, but the frozen cookie dough is actually pretty yummy.
I love frozen cookies.
Every time I friggin' grab a bunch to mat, I grab like 1 or 2 frozen ones to eat while I'm waiting for the other ones to cook.
Who doesn't eat frozen cookie
One
dough?
to cook and one
Yeah, that
to
raw
eat.
egg
One
is
to
great
cook,
for you.
one for me.
Yes, you do. You love cookie dough.
Yeah, I bought some and then it mysteriously vanished.
Oh, yeah. Don't do
You
that.
wish you could eat cookie dough. Unfortunately, people keep eating it in your household before you get a chance.
Yes.
That has happened, yes.
Yes.
I don't know who.
There was weakness.
Could be anybody.
Save you some.
It's Melody. It's all Melody.
No.
Blame it on the dog.
No.
Blame it on the bear dog. By the way, we do still have a bear.
You have a bear.
Yeah, I need my bear. And
We still do have a bear, because I know you don't have your printed bear.
Yeah,
Bear.
And the printed you.
I forgot. Michael forgot my owl.
What were you again? You were a ranger, eh?
I am a ranger. And
We
I'm
had a
the-
bunch of rangers around. Alright, there we go. Boop.
Done. Oh yeah, okay.
Up on the ship. And then we need a sneaky rogue. Sneaky rogue.
I took the first Minotaur I saw.
That's a girl rogue.
He's okay with that.
You can be a sneaky girl rogue. You can be altered self.
Yeah, I'm gonna modify the Minotaur.
This isn't a girl rogue.
No, that's a rock and or roll.
Yeah.
Do you have any desire for more? Because Michael printed off like another 10 miniatures.
I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have like a 3D printer one?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a 3D printer at home now. We got it for Christmas.
That's like awesome for minifigs. Like, tee, tee, tee,
Yeah,
tee.
but now it's dead.
Oh, is it dead then?
It happens.
Ooh.
Oh, right.
It unfortunately happens.
I feel how heavy they are.
I know, I saw
I
a
don't
nice
know what
set,
that
but it's like
with
50
rogues.
bucks. Like, not in the budget.
I got mine on a Prime Day, and it was like
Yeah.
a good deal.
I picked up these nice things.
Rogue.
Oh, those are nice. Light.
Rogue.
Nice white
Yeah.
ones. And I picked up orange ones.
Oh, we always got this guy.
In the way.
So do you have to buy a
the
second
purple
3D
and
printer
pink
to
ones.
print the part to fix the first one?
It's
They'll
the
do that. They
Wait, you get modified my
yeah,
Minotaur?
but no, mine is electronic in nature, a failure.
Mine just
We'll get a better one.
mine got jammed. I haven't gotten around to unjamming it yet.
Some of
Mine
the
got jammed
libraries
and I
have 3D
unjammed it,
printers.
but then other bad things happened.
Yeah. It does weird things with the temperature sensor on the bed, where sometimes it'll read it's like 600 degrees. And I'm like, if it's 600 degrees,
Oh,
That's a
please.
problem.
it should be in much worse shape than it currently
Come on,
is.
nerd.
A little melty,
Yeah.
you know.
But
Everything around it bursting into flame.
yeah, I'm like, yeah, no, I don't see like the devil's actual face in it, so it should be fine. So I just basically have to use it without heated bed, because if it reads 500, it uncools it. It just acts weird. So it's just like, yeah, just ignore the bed temperature.
Ignore that temperature for a while.
Just ignore that. So you're flying along, and yeah, pretty uneventful flight for we'll say 3 days.
Do we have good tunes?
Ha.
You see the name of our
Did you
airship?
bring your cell phone?
Yeah, really? That's the name?
Battery probably died like
Have you
2 hours after we made it to this world. Okay?
have you figured out a way
Jeff
to
came up with
charge
the
it
name?
through magic yet? That's got to be something that
Ian,
they're working on in
here's
your
the name of
medical
our ship.
school.
The Big Dixie.
It is pretty cool. It's facing the wrong way, but I'll let that go. Thank you.
We're flying up that way. There we
So you
go.
fly along
Sorry guys, I was staring the wrong way.
Really, this is flying?
as you see.
Are you drinking while flying?
You see as you approach the
not
Eldine
illegal in this
Reaches, this
country.
basically this super lush forest. It's basically just an entire
happy.
country of forest. Tree houses. Yeah,
Probably a bunch
Pretty
of
dope.
poisonous
Yeah.
just stuff we should not touch.
pretty dope stuff.
By a whole Gianti.
You know that house Vidalis has a big holding in this area? And House Vidalis is the animal trading and breeding house.
Animal trading.
Animal training, so they raise the animals and all that fun stuff.
Do they have pet dragons?
You'll see
We'll find out.
when they
You'll
burn
find
down
out.
your ship.
So have we safely made it to the ground yet?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
Where are we going to land in the trees?
So you approach the city of Greenheart. Now this is a pretty small town. Like this whole country is very sparsely populated. It's little like, tree villages throughout it. And you find this basically big tree village in the center of this forest. Built into a giant tree. Very like very Avatar Na'vi style
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
area. You got like the god tree and whatnot. And you approach and you see that you got this big tree with like stuff built into it. And I'm trying to think of which World of Warcraft race it is that has the stupid
The night
giant
elves.
tree.
Elves,
Night
yeah.
elves,
The night
yes.
elves.
The really dope giant tree.
But it got burnt down.
Yeah.
They burnt it.
So you
Sad
have the
story.
and yeah. So you pull up and you see the this area where you could dock the ship.
Okay.
Yep.
I think
Sounds-
we dock the ship.
Sounds way too easy.
And it's like it's a small town. It's like 13,000.
Okay.
Smaller than our
Yeah,
town.
it's smaller than our town.
Oh yeah. 13,000. It would be 1,300 if it wasn't for the fact that I multiplied everything by 10. So 13,000 is a very small town.
Okay. So we
I'm here
proceed
to
into the town.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
I'm here to promote med school for people.
Everybody?
Yeah. Everybody who wants to. Just kind of looking around.
You can't what?
19.
19?
Ooh. 19.
19?
12.
12?
Perception
I love it when people get like 19, 20. It's like a
19.
2. The other guy's just looking off in the distance. Like,
Mike's
15.
very distracted. Mike's very distracted doing his thing. The rest of you kind of notice that, like, this town, it seems like it's all druids, and you two druids kind of feel welcomed here. And even the cleric in the group is kind of like, yeah, this is kind of nice. This is
All right,
relaxing.
okay, cool.
You also notice no inns, no taverns, no stores. There is absolutely no commerce in this entire area.
Is it because they reject the idea of commerce, or could we start a good business here?
Sounds very
is she a
crunchy.
good cleric or just a corrupt cleric that wants to corrupt everything to her will?
Oh, I'm a good person.
She is a cleric of death.
I am a cleric. I
Oh.
spend most of my time at the morgue and the hospital.
So, is there any
Well, don't worry, my
like
character fits in
notable
with that
buildings?
perfectly.
Any points of interest?
So you do see there is a town hall, like not necessarily a town hall, but like a town hall built into this giant tree. An area where you could go in and
There's one tree that's bigger than the rest.
well, it's all built in. The main area is built in this one big tree, and that's what you've docked into.
Oh, okay.
You've docked onto this giant tree.
We should
Okay.
go say hi to people.
We're going to the town hall area then.
Okay. So you go in and you see these druids guards sitting over the entry, and there's this tree, like this in the where the throne would be is just a big tree person.
Oh.
Oh.
Welcome to my land.
Is he speaking common or druidic?
Yes, common.
Okay.
He doesn't know that you all speak druidic, or some of you do. How can I help you? What brings you here?
Said, hey, we're adventurers looking for an adventure. Is there anything we can help you with?
Well, our lands are fairly peaceful and at ease since the war ended. Other than the filthy orcs and whatnot to the north, pillaging the edge of our woods.
Oh, those orcs.
You have orc trouble.
But we have them for the most part under control.
So, nothing we could help you with?
No, we are again very, very happy here and nothing to concern us.
So I'm starting this big med school.
Uh-huh.
I'm just wondering if some of your druids are interested.
Well, what can you offer to them?
I don't know, knowledge?
Knowledge? Well, what knowledge do you have that we don't?
Earth knowledge.
What is this earth you speak of?
Oh my god, I don't want to get into it. Why did I go there?
You went there.
So, should I tell them we're from a different place?
Yeah, they seem pretty decent.
No, we're from Earth.
You're
We were
from-
brought here by the mages. Is that what it is?
Mages.
Yeah. They weren't
We are
very
not-
nice.
Against their
Yes.
will.
We have
Yeah.
noticed that there's been trouble with mages in the past.
What kind of trouble do you have here on this plane of existence?
Well, most of the mages in our lands, in the Eldine reaches, have left and whatnot.
Have they all left? When?
Oh, about the time of the morning.
Okay.
Do you know of anything in the Eldine reaches that would help us in our fight against the mages?
Perhaps.
Go on.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Distracted. It's a whole area that I'm not sure you're going to go to or not, so.
Screw up the DM, Ian. I guess this whole thing planned. Oh, you go to this
That's the thing is, this is a giant world I've given you here.
Well, that's it. I was.
And I know parts of each of everything. It's just I don't have everything planned out for everything.
I gave him the chance to put us on rails,
Yeah.
and instead he said, "Oh, you can go anywhere.
You
It's
can
a
go
big
anywhere."
wide world." So we did.
I'm not putting you on rails. I'm allowing you to do what you want. Well, what is your issue with these mages?
They kidnap. Oh, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't know
that's
anything.
That's the other character. Nope.
You don't know anything.
Oh, sorry.
We don't
they
like their
kidnapped
faces.
all of us. Took us away from our home planet and brought us here.
Is that it? Like, what are they up to? Why would they kidnap you?
That's a good question.
That's what we're trying
We're
to
trying to
uncover.
find out.
You guys do have some knowledge of why.
Aren't they raising some sort of huge slave population to labor on their behalf?
Well, that and suck the life force out of to cast giant spells.
Yeah.
You do know that much. Whether or not
Well,
you
we
share
don't
that
know
with...
what the
conduit of the
spells
spells.
are.
Yeah, well, you know of Karsus's avatar.
Yeah.
You know
Sure.
that was brought
Yeah.
up. And
Either
what
way.
you want to tell to this person is up to you, though. To this tree.
This tree.
I think we just tell them we haven't figured that out yet. We just know that they're kidnapping people from our land.
Well, what do you plan to do with these mages?
Turn them into fertilizer?
Like,
It sounds
I'm
like
getting at,
he's-
is this? Are you planning to siege these mages? Are you planning to, sneak up and assassinate them? What's your? Because the help we can offer you is different based on what your plans are.
Do we have a solid plan? Are we full
Will
frontal
they try
attack?
to kill us with the tree?
Wants to be a whole clan of assassin druids and all that.
So
Will they
how
put a
would
bounty
you
on
deal
our
with a
head?
mage problem? Like, what's the end game?
I don't think we have one yet.
You may not have gotten to an end game yet.
No.
We're still in the resources of trying to figure everything out.
Yeah.
We're in the discovery zone.
I'm gonna have you three roll me a nature check. As the ones who would be in tune with nature and whatnot.
Plus 0 to nature.
You're a horrible druid to have a +0 to be
I'm a
in.
minotaur. Druid is my second. The monk's the first. 13.
18.
18.
Yeah, 13 plus a cast guidance. So I get to roll
9.
14.
Okay. Selena. You notice that the
That-
woods here, almost a lot of them seem to be alive.
Yeah.
And the animals here. And it does kind of occur to you that should you need an army of trees and beasts and whatnot.
We literally just are meeting the ends.
Yeah, that's what I wrote. Ents is that on this piece of
We're
paper.
playing Lord of the Rings. Okay, where's the
That
tower?
is theoretically something you could look into, is to building an army with these people. Like, they're a very peaceful people, but
was gonna say, yeah.
But in the effort of saving the
Make it
world, if
interesting.
you were
Blood
to
meat
explain
tea.
to them
A bunch of trees.
how dire the situation is and how this could end their world,
Well, they
they may be
could.
powerful allies.
We
in
saw
this.
what they did to all those.
Well, you saw what the morning.
Yeah.
You'd see what the morning's done. You saw.
Evil mages killed those goblins.
Yeah.
All those travelers in that weird town.
Yeah, and
That disappeared.
you saw that for them to cast that mass teleport thing, they killed thousands of people to suck the life force out of them.
So I guess, yeah.
And what has more life force than a forest?
What do they do in order to keep the orcs at bay? What is their strategy?
So they explain to you that they have basically some druids and rangers that fight them off.
Okay.
Patrols.
Yeah, there's a group that basically is in charge of taking care of things. The Children of Winter.
So maybe we can tell them about the life force and the potential threat they might be facing in the future.
And I guess we just say we're trying to unite the nations against them. That's why we have this wonderful Bloodbee League. Is we just want unity among.
That's totally why we started this.
Yeah.
I like
We
it.
want to unify the continent of Port
sharing.
Sorry.
Through friendly games and everything.
So check it over here. Ooh. That's
There's new Bloody team, the trees.
I'm liking this place. I might be foolhardy, but I like the peaceful yet we'll protect our own.
We can lose our
working
rangers,
in-
you'll stay here.
Yeah.
especially when you have 2 druids and a ranger in the group today. You have the best group to be going up there. It's like we're the people
But
who
is
get
my
along
druid
with
the
it.
best druid to be up here? Despite what kind of druid and monk he is?
Well, I mean, he's still a druid at the end of the day.
Oh,
Yeah, no, we do have a very good party to be talking to these guys.
yeah.
Rangers, druids, even clerics and druids.
What if you had a nature cleric?
Yeah, not her.
Not
Like-
one that walks around and eats the first thing she tastes.
And you're a
gets
rogue.
fancy
I
to
don't know.
die.
I heal people. I
So they
own
don't
a
even
hospital.
notice you. As far as
Yeah.
they're concerned, there's only the 4 of us.
You're a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
He's
like
doing
it.
his own little walking around. He's looking for an inn. Can't seem to find one. It's got to be around here somewhere.
The ants like my bear. We're in.
Bear.
I'm just trying to find trying to find
My
something.
wife has a
good for
ranger
you.
too, but she has like a little frost hound as her pet.
Oh, fun.
A little drow ranger though.
I suck at fighting, and I saw that the black bear had 2 attacks. I'm like, yay!
Yeah, I was
It
hoping.
looks big and strong. I want that.
It can do 2 things.
And how many times has your bear died now?
Only, I don't know, maybe, I don't think once, or I think she got knocked down, but she's never died.
She always got better.
She always got better.
Yeah, I was hoping they'd give us like a side quest or something, like some relic to go after. Or...
Well, let's chat a little bit more and see if we win them over.
Yeah.
They may be cautious. We come stomping in. Hi! Give us an adventure.
Big giant airship with a flaming wheel at the end coming into the trees.
If while we're in front of them,
Might start a forest fire.
I used my disguised self to look more like them, I wonder if that would be helpful or off-putting.
I feel like they'd sense it. They're sensey people.
Ian's saying they're talking in front of them. I wonder if I look like them. Changes it into them.
So, do they want to help us unite the nations so we can fight the mages?
We haven't opened them up quite yet. We're still just
Kind of have to prove ourselves to them, probably.
chatting. Can we ask them about how their society is set up at this point? Because we are kind of curious, noticing there doesn't seem to be any
Commerce?
that.
Well, our society does not rely on commerce. We live off the land, and what we need is provided for us. Our druids have a good, we grow our crops and have flush farms and share what we have, and like a hippie commune.
Yeah, I was just reading that.
Many outside travelers.
Very hippie commune. And while much of the woods are still wild, there we have basically come with that peace with them. However, should you require the help of the woods, it can be earned, but not from me.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Okay. From who then?
How would one earn the help of the woods?
By proving your intentions and your value to the spirit of the woods.
They'll put me in charge.
There's a temple deep within the woods.
Ooh, here we go.
Oh, where's that one?
There we go.
I got
Of
you.
an ancient druidic order. And if you go there, you may... It is said to...
If there's anywhere we're gonna find dope druid relics,
It is said to be...
Oh, probably dope.
Like, often people have communed or had a pilgrimage looking for this temple as an opportunity to commune with the god Balinor.
Okay.
Okay, my guys just peeked up with that name. It's like, oh, hang on.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the god I worship is like the opposite of that.
You like burnt at the stake as soon as you walk in. It's like,
And you guys would know that Balinor is the god of the beasts and the hunt.
my mentor is really keen on this one.
Yeah. However, most who go on the pilgrimage do not return.
Why? What's
We've
the
heard
danger?
that before.
The woods around the temple are quite dangerous and full of beasts.
What kind of
Protect
beasts?
it.
What are we talking about? What kind of beasts are we going into?
Well, what would be the fun in that?
Oh.
To prove your worth, you'll have to determine that yourself.
I've
Alright.
got speak with animals. These beasts are gonna be my best friend.
Okay,
We
I got
go-
healing. I can heal us or the beast. I don't know.
I got healing too.
I'm
We end
also
up in a
mostly
field
a
of
healer.
unicorns. Mass amounts of unicorns.
What about unicorns?
We'll end up in a field of massive unicorns, probably.
Worst case, I'll do what
You
I
do not
always
want
do:
unicorns?
is pull out
I
that
will
one
not
of
kill
wonder
unicorns.
and see what happens.
Yeah.
So I'm all for pilgrimaging.
Yeah.
My druid, he's all for this whole pilgrimage.
How do you guys feel about pilgrimaging?
I'll do it.
Whatever.
We're followers.
I think the rogue hears, ooh, relics.
I'm trying to see if there's another thing than death in life.
I want to earn these guys' favor because it sounds like these might be a great ace in the hole.
Okay.
Ace in our
My mentor lays with this monk is the way of mercy, kind of on the balance of harm and heal.
So are
So it's
there
like in
any?
the balance of death and life in that one.
Well, that's what I do. I just choose who lives and who dies.
That's what I mean. It's
If-
perfect compliment to your character. It's just kind of in the middle.
If you live, I heal you. If you're a good person, I'll heal you.
So we have to
He's
I
got
ask
the
don't
them like
hand
the
of
like you, I just
specifics.
won't.
See, my
How
mentor's
does
got the
one
hand of healing
pilgrimage?
or the hand of harm.
Is there like
Depends
a
which one he wants to
relic
use.
somewhere that states
Your-
the pilgrimage order, or
Your best,
I mean, I own a hospital.
the
I mostly
traditional
like to
way
heal
would be
people,
to travel northwest and let the forest guide you.
So no airship.
let's do it.
No airship.
I can speak with plants, so
Wow, that's intense.
I think.
I think we picked the right environment for Ian.
Yeah, Ian's like, finally, I'm gonna get to talk to things.
Ian tries to speak to animals and plants and realize it's all a big illusion.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's I can speak with plants, but I can't plants can't speak back, so I can just talk at them and they understand me.
And they can kind of direct you
Yeah.
in other ways of how to do something.
All the sunflowers face the one direction. Go
Yeah.
that way.
You get some weird flowers that point like every single direction, end up pointing right back at you. It's like,
Okay.
Yeah, speech of beast and leaf. You can communicate with, though not understand, beasts and plants, and have advantage on charisma checks to influence them.
Yeah. So you can make them point things to you, but that's about it. So you guys decide to take off towards the
To the northwest,
to the northwest.
to have the forest guide us.
Okay.
Is there a name for the pilgrimage, or just
Is there a name for your specific one? Do you want to name it?
the pilgrimage of fat loot?
the pilgrimage of fat dude.
The pilgrimage of dope shit.
Okay. On our quest, I have something called awareness,
Okay.
and it says that I can sense dragons. Celestials won't be a big deal, but dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead within a mile of me.
Okay.
So dragons. I just
Yep.
want to underline that.
Yep.
The dragon.
I can sense them while we're traveling.
So you'll let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you hear in the air, dragon, 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 this way, this
My
way,
spidey
this way.
sense.
Does it give you a direction,
No,
or
it
it
doesn't.
just says, "Hey"?
It says it doesn't reveal the location or number, but up to a mile of you, Or
There's
up within 6 miles if you're in your favorite terrain. 6 miles within the woods. Favorite terrain.
My dragon elemental fey or undead senses are tingling.
Something is happening. But we'll know at least, like, oh, I feel something is coming that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dragons
Something's
are
up.
fun to fight though.
I don't want to fight anybody.
I have a cool thing where I can walk on water.
We used the dragon once to kill a
Acid,
kraken.
mud,
It was
snow,
fun.
quicksand,
Yes.
or lava.
I can walk on water too.
First
I
things
kind of want to use
first,
it.
I'm gonna have.
Are we going to the daytime or is it to like little late time?
Who's taking the lead?
Not me. I'm just gonna follow in the middle.
It
I
should
feel like
be-
that's the safest.
It should be one of the nature people, probably me or you. Probably our ranger or me.
I think I'm probably
You're
like
strong, so
I'm-
if something does leap out of the woods, it won't kill you if it swipes at you. That's
No, I'm pretty tough.
and
Yeah.
I can fly, so we can actually both.
My guy's pretty tough too.
The Furbolg will lead.
Firbolg or Minotaur, they're both big, giant, tough, friggin' tanks of people.
I'm gonna lead the way, and I'm gonna be chatting
giant
with
tanks
the
of
plants
people.
as I go.
Okay?
Cool.
Ian, give me a nature check. So it might be better that Ian's leading the way,
Yeah.
considering you have bad nature.
My guy has like
Well,
nature.
4. I only have +1 to nature, so.
I have 0 to nature.
Ouch.
Hey.
We're druids, not the best.
Roll with advantage, Ian, since I'm going to assume everybody's helping you navigate.
I have +5 in
Guidance,
nature.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Should've-
know. We should have had you lead. 4.
Holy crap! What's your guidance?
Guidance. I'll throw you guidance.
So, Selena, give me a nature check.
How are you gonna do anything? Just like,
We walk right into a beast's mouth. Nobody noticed.
did Ian
She
go
passes.
for
24.
18?
24.
I got you, fam.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Ian starts to direct you southwest. And he goes, it is definitely this way.
But
Very confident.
we have to go northwest.
Yeah, you have to go northeast.
Northwest, I wrote it down.
Northwest, okay.
You said northwest.
Northwest, okay.
Is that where we're going?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Because he told me to go the opposite of what he told me to do. All right.
so he starts going the wrong way, and you're like, Ian,
That's why.
I say, oh, sorry, I partook in some of the local herbs.
Yeah.
It seemed to not be myself.
oh, also,
Happens to everyone once in a while.
no airship for this part.
That's what we figured.
You're walking through the woods.
Is the forest too thick for me to fly up through?
Well, you're not going to see anything if you fly up.
No, but I
Top
can if I
trees,
need
yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Are we basically doing the movie Into the Woods? The little song style? It was a good movie.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a good movie.
Is it the one with James Corden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got an all-star cast of people.
And it's kind of like the backstory of all like the major stories you know.
Yeah. All right. So you guys eventually get turned around the right way,
Yeah. And we're on our way.
thanks to Selena.
Thank
we
you.
ended up down this way for a little bit, and now we end up going the right way.
Let's try to see what we got here.
This bear's hefty.
Um,
Yeah,
Whoa.
So,
chunky
can you
bear?
tell me which order you guys are walking in?
Ian is first.
well, that's where this. The range is pointing the right
I'm
way.
following behind him looking for traps because
Okay.
Who's
I
this
have
one?
to be doing something.
Yeah. That's Ian's wildfire spirit, if need be.
Okay. Right there. Throw these kind of.
Ian is a wildfire druid.
Yeah.
You're both very strange druids.
So
I guess my Minotaur's taking up the rear.
What
we
kind
said
of routine?
Ian,
Yeah.
but then you're
Circle
the.
scores.
Okay.
Which
I'm
one's
taking-
Michael?
Right here.
This
He's
guy?
the
He's
ranger.
a mushroom druid.
So he wanted to be next in line because he's looking for traps.
I'm a
Yeah.
mushroom druid.
And then I'll go behind them.
My Minotaur's kind of take up the back.
There we go.
Since we have the two strong guys in front and back.
We sorted it.
All right.
My guy's looking at mushrooms. Different little scores. Which goes well.
Yeah, I'm a fire druid, so.
Mine's Circle of Spore. He's a Wave Mercy Monk / Circle of Spore Druid.
So I'm going to
It's an
have
interesting combination that works.
Kyle. Kyle,
It's not a good start.
give me a athletics saving throw.
No.
Or athletics check.
He's a minotaur. He's
He's
probably
probably
very
gonna handle
athletic.
this.
I got +6 to it. 22.
22.
I also got +8 to acrobatics. She's a very athletic man. But he's got 0 charisma and 0 intelligence. He's got 10 in those.
My guy, I have a +7 to investigation. That's my top one.
I have a +8 in medicine.
I have
Yeah.
+7 in nature.
Survival
My
and
acrobatics is my
perception.
most.
Yeah.
And a
Yeah.
+7 in sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
The
he's
rest,
got
yeah.
he's got no charisma behind him. He's just basically straight out the wisdom and everything else.
Oh, come on.
So I think I passed with the 22.
Oh, we'll see.
And why would your wild pass not take this guy? It's very athletic and acrobatic. You might have to go find a different blood beat team.
Obviously, he just didn't have the game sense.
Well, true, he's new to the town, new to the whole thing.
He can get there. He's on the practice squad. I'm just checking here.
Pretty sure my character could just walk onto any team as the commissioner of the league.
Be kind of unfair. The commission's playing for this team and they're winning all the games.
Nothing suspicious.
Oh, look, you hit the commissioner. Suspended. You have your special own little thing. Somebody hits you. Flag. Flag on the play.
I only play in games where the Wombats play New Sire.
That's when you play for New Side and just totally shoot. Uh-oh.
So you feel at the back of the group
Okay.
as if the ground is trying to grab your legs,
Oh no.
and you manage to pull through it.
I say, hey, ground, don't do that.
But you don't see anything.
Oh, I don't hear a scream or anything. Do you say anything?
Oh, no, he
Powers-
just feels
powers
it.
through it.
Oh, okay.
I'm a monk. I can power through that stuff like
Yeah.
nothing.
You power through it.
So we hardly noticed.
You hardly notice.
You kind of like feel
What do you
like...
do? What do you do? Is you feel the like vines tangling around your legs and whatnot.
I play up.
Well, he actually has no weapon.
Well, you don't know anything about this. This is at the back of the group.
So he kind of looks at it and kind of like stops.
All right,
Just
give,
kind of puts his hooves onto it, like just kind of feeling if he thinks he knows what he's feeling.
Am I affected by this?
give me a
too?
perception check or nature.
Perception. I have a +6 perception compared to 0 nature. Fuck me.
Just seems like got caught in some vines.
You just got caught in some vines.
Alright, he just continues moving.
Okay.
Well, at least I got the one out of the way.
Yep.
So I guess now is a good time. Now is a good time. Is there any kind of animal or plant we'd like to locate?
Do you really know what kind of animals or plants are in here, though?
Who would be useful?
We never asked her what kind of animals are in here. That's the question we didn't ask. And if you say we want to locate a bear, everything will just point to our ranger's bear. Like, there's a bear.
Yeah, we can't
Okay,
do
so-
bear because the nearest bear
It's right in front of
there.
us.
And I can fly. So we got that covered.
You
Maybe
can fly.
something underground to talk to us about the vines.
That would have been a question to ask her what kind of animals are in the bush.
Something that lives on the ground, I guess.
Just a thought.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. What
Groundhogs and prairie dogs, same thing.
do you? Are there many of them like in the deep forest like that?
Squirrels.
Squirrels would be up in the trees.
They
And underground.
they go underground.
Okay,
But rabbits burrow. So do foxes burrow.
I like
Raptors.
I like rabbit or fox. Let's go with a rabbit. I kind of want to talk to a bunny. I'm gonna locate a rabbit.
Okay.
Is there any within 5 miles?
Yes.
And what's the direction and the distance?
And southwest 4.9 miles.
Completely opposite direction.
No, there's a little family of bunnies living in the hollow of a tree nearby.
There was one right there.
Yep.
Little
Very
rabbit.
sneaky, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't even notice.
He tried.
He went full friggin' snake mode down the stairs.
His poor belly on that carpet, though. Remember?
Hey, when you were a kid, you did it too. Alright, so you've located bunnies.
Yeah.
In a little hollow of the
So
tree.
I'm gonna say, hey rabbits, what's up?
Not much. What's up, guy?
I love the
We're-
boys. I always do.
We're on a pilgrimage. Do you know anything of that?
Oh, you're looking for the temple, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. Good luck with that.
Do you have any tips
Talking
or
about
any
it.
stories about the
Don't
temple?
die.
Good tip. Are there any stories about the temple?
Well, it's a dangerous place. Dangerous place.
Dangerous for a little rabbit or dangerous for someone big and strong like me?
Last big strong guy who went there didn't come back.
He's still there. Okay, he must still be there. I'll go meet him.
Must have really liked it.
Do you know how we might find this temple?
Oh, just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
Are there other rabbits that are along the way that he knows of, Ian?
Do you know any other rabbits who might be able to give us advice or any?
Oh, there's
any
lots
other
of
help?
rabbits in the woods.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna just keep swimming.
Yeah. Just keep following the trail of bones.
Is there anything that
The
we can
trail
eat in the
of
woods?
Is
Or shouldn't eat in the woods?
is there anything that might help us in the woods?
Well, I helped you.
Is there anyone else friendly?
There's some nice critters around.
Anybody we should avoid?
Well, there's
Anyone we-
lots of things you should avoid.
Well,
The things with the sharp teeth, the thing with the claws.
At this point, my manager produces a
You
flame.
said
and just
there's
put
a pile
ball
of
flame in his
bones?
hand.
Oh yeah, there's lots of bones. Not everybody who looks for the temple gets to the temple.
Can I make a
But
skeleton?
we're going the right direction, right?
Oh yeah, and give me a nature check
Nature.
or
Guys.
perception or perception.
My manager touches you for
Perception
guidance.
is 8.
Okay.
Guidance.
Even with that lower perception thing, you see that in this tree has grown around a body, and there is a skeleton head built into this tree right above the little hollow they're living in.
ask him if they know.
Oh,
What
this
happened
sounds
to him?
like fun.
What happened to that guy?
Do you know what happens to all these people? Are they just starving or?
Well, not this guy. This guy's been dead for a long time.
Okay. So friendly. Not
I feel
very
like they would
useful.
know. It's in their house. All right.
Okay.
We're getting nothing from the rabbits. We're
No,
good.
I guess we keep going. Yeah.
Thank you, bunnies.
Well, they did tell us that we're heading in the general right direction, so we just
Well,
get some reassurance.
We don't know about the vines, right? Ian doesn't know about the vines?
No.
No.
And we're on the trail of bones.
Okay.
So we proceed.
Okay.
So if I produce a flame and all that, hold carry my hand, can I see a little further or see a little more stuff?
So, you are noticing that as this day is going on, you're approaching evening there, and the woods are starting to get dark. But I think several of you have dark vision.
I got dark vision. I
Same.
can make light too.
Yeah. You
That
can-
means that's why I can
Yeah.
produce flame. So a nice little fireball in my hand, I can throw it if I want, but
Yeah.
no fireball.
Making light doesn't seem like the most useful skill if you have dark vision.
I don't have dark vision, so this helps.
It's not all about yourself, Ian. Sometimes you want to help your party out.
Sure.
And sometimes you want to make somebody shiny, brighty that you don't miss.
I'm gonna cast
And-
my light
Okay.
cantrip
Do you
on
wanna
my
push through
staff
the-
of healing because
We're going to push
it's
through. We're
cool.
not going to stop.
I think we just
Yeah.
push through.
Yeah.
We push through. I asked the plants if they can help us. Do they open up at all so we get a little more moonlight through? or-
So, what you do, the canopy itself is too far away to really do that much, and it's so thick. But you do notice that along the ground, some of the vines part, revealing skeletons and whatnot of bodies that have died along this path.
Ooh, I still want to animate them right now.
Are there any loot
What?
Any loot?
It looks like the bones have just been picked clean.
Okay.
If you animate them, will they talk or no? You just get them to move around.
Oh, I just get them to
They'll
move
just
around
fight,
and attack
yeah.
things. But the thing is, I only have control of them for 24 hours, and I don't know how far we are from this
Mm.
temple, so
Nope, continue on.
I would prefer not to have them
Keeps
turn over me
mentioning-
on me.
Seems like the bones lead us to the temple. It only makes sense. So yeah, we keep following the bones.
Follow the bones, and it gets to about midnight. As you continue following the bones. Still in the same order?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna need another
Oh crap.
athletics. Actually, you know what? Make it a dexterity saving throw.
The deck save it though?
Yeah.
Dex save.
11. Okay, we'll do it up.
I feel when he asks us if we're in the same order, maybe we should mix it up.
Maybe I should have got animate that bone thing and make it.
Although he's
follow
been
us
good at
back.
these checks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying.
It's only
11.
when I get nature checks that I'm bad.
Okay. Did you have your fire going there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My fire.
You notice, Mary Lee's, give me a perception check
Good job.
with advantage.
I'll find it afterwards. If somebody will step on it.
Oh no.
I got 4 both times. Plus 2, so 6.
6.
I'll see shit.
Don't notice it.
You don't notice anything. It seems
I'm half
normal. You are no longer behind them, but they don't notice it.
Sorry.
Well, I guess we are still keep going because we haven't noticed.
Uh-oh.
So you look down, and you look around, and all of a sudden you just don't see any of your friends anymore. You're separated from them.
You just got lost.
Can you look to see if you can see the road still?
So, how much fun did you have creating a new character?
He'll get out of it.
Was it a good time?
He can run pretty fast.
Yeah, yeah. So it looks pretty well like the same where you are. Give me a nature check.
I'm gonna roll guidance, but I can seem to drop my D4 somewhere. Yeah, 12.
12? Okay. You notice that you can't seem to find any bones around where you are.
Oh.
I'll turn around and my guy get.
Wherever you go, I touch you. I'm sorry. I was. I was like, I'll go over here. She will be over here.
Since I keep switching too.
I know. I'm going this way now.
Does he notice anything around him? Like anything else around him, or just kind of?
No, he notices that he can't seem to find any bones where he is.
There's still noises, like forest noises.
Yeah. It seems normal to him.
Yeah, not suddenly eerily quiet.
No.
Not much. I can
Alright, you guys
out
continue
first.
on.
Okay.
And after a little bit, I'm going to need Marilise to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Sun is picking us 1 by 1.
Ooh, she did good there.
Plus.
Oh, there it is.
Got it?
You just have to find it right there.
What that's weird. I looked down there twice.
I know. It just
Straight
also
down.
16 plus your saving throw.
That's, that's this one. So 17.
17.
Way too much.
You notice you kind of get tripped up a little bit, but you keep going.
Okay.
You can give me a perception.
I don't see shit.
Do you
Got
say?
3.
What? What's that?
3.
3?
Would you say, hey?
Do you
something-
say
Everything
anything
seems normal.
about getting tripped up?
I get tripped up all the time. I'm very clumsy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems like normal vines.
Wait, just keep going.
Alright. And it gets to about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh god, I'm still gonna die.
You're continuing to wander around trying to find a trail of bones. Or stop and wait. It's up to you.
I love bones.
He's probably gonna stop, sit down, start meditating, trying to figure out where he is.
Maybe do it.
He's a druid. If
I
anyone
doubt
can
it.
find the bones, it should be you.
Yeah.
You should have some utility skills.
I feel like after an hour, one of us would have looked around at some point to check on the others.
Yeah, my guy definitely wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why you got Mary Lee's at the back who didn't notice anything.
I'm very selfish.
Didn't notice shit.
Doo-doo-doo.
But after about an hour,
Divine
I will
strike
say
again.
that after about an hour, you notice
Okay.
that you're down one person.
Okay.
You haven't heard any Minotaur swearing as he gets whacked in the face by branches in a little while.
Thump, thump, thump. All right, guys, we're missing somebody. What do we do?
Wait, what? Who are we missing?
Oh shit!
Giant Minotaur.
I thought he was in front.
That guy. Okay.
We should split up.
We should split up. Split the party.
Do we?
Any chance that a minotaur is a beast?
Yes.
You're a ranger?
I am.
Minotaurs are beasts.
You should have
Oh,
some sort of
humanoid.
tracking
They're
skill.
humanoids, yes, they're not beasts.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
They can
reverse
change
track.
into a beast.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm gonna start speaking with animals as we walk. I'm just gonna say, hey animals, has anyone seen a minotaur?
Find the same rabbits.
I'm just kind of calling out as I walk.
Yeah. I haven't seen any Minotaurs in a while, dude.
Oh, who's that?
Flea on your corner, on your shoulder.
Thanks, Flea.
He's always there, don't worry.
Anyone else have anything to say?
It seems like the animals in the area haven't noticed anything because it's like you walked for an hour without seeing them.
Okay.
Okay, being a ranger in my favorite area, can I not attempt to track him, reverse track? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, do y'all want to walk a bit backwards with me and see if we can find him? Melody can sniff him out too.
You know
It's
what
a
we
big
should have
stank on a
done?
minotaur.
Set up camp and sleep. But we didn't.
We decided to
Now
push
we
through.
lost someone.
We would have lost him in the
I-
daytime too.
He'll find the temple.
He-
The temple's gonna be easier to find than one person in the woods.
So your vote is to keep going?
Yep.
Screw the minotaur?
Yeah.
I feel as a ranger and a bear with a good old sniffer and minotaur stank that I could probably
Minotaur
find him. My vote is to go find him. You agree?
Alright.
It's up to you. I'm fine.
Yeah, we
He's
should
tired of
probably go
walking. He
find
starts
him.
juggling a whole bunch of produced frames. Just juggling
I'm-
frames in the bush.
I'm not gonna split the party. I'll follow.
You're outvoted.
Yeah.
He starts juggling.
Alright, Melody and I start searching.
Okay. So you start searching back. And, after about 45 minutes, you manage to pick up the tracks of where he would have disappeared. There.
Is it off the bone track? Because we're not coming off the bone track.
I think that's fair.
And you see his footprints go, 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 and all of a sudden they just disappear.
Oh shit.
Okay, we call out for him. Does
Okay.
yours?
You can
You-
maybe talk to your bunnies around here.
Yeah.
So, first of all, you have a good connection with Melody.
Yeah.
You notice that she starts to like freak out a little bit,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
and she's like sniffing around, and it's like she can smell him, but she can't find him, and it's driving her crazy.
She's agitated, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I beast sense?
What does Beast Sense give you?
It just lets me see and hear through the beast's eyes and ears.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can beast sense with Melody, I just might have a better idea of what's going on.
Okay.
I have like a total link. I know exactly
Or
what you're
never
saying.
mind.
Like,
Okay.
I thought you were trying to reach him. Can you reach him?
No,
Let
I
me try a ranger.
mean I could
You-
beast sense with one of the bunnies or whatever else
Give
is
me
around.
a perception check, Kyle.
Perception.
Since you stopped and sat and waited, which is the right thing to do when you get lost.
Oh, good job.
Instead of wandering off.
8.
8? Yeah, you don't seem to notice too much with an 8.
As I shout out to the animals again, hey, anyone seen a minotaur?
Bunny, bunny, bunnies.
Yeah, he disappeared.
No.
The forest swallowed him.
Was it the flea who said that?
Nope.
Okay.
Fly
Oh,
swallow.
you. All right. What does that mean? The forest swallowed him.
Does the forest normally swallow people?
All the time.
Is there any way to get people back when they've been swallowed?
Oh, eventually they come back.
Like,
Is
alive
that where
or
the
dead?
bones came from?
Oh, yeah.
Are they swallowed into the ground or into the trees?
Oh, they just disappear.
Oh, fuck.
To the temple.
Can I, oh shit, I don't know
Hold on.
anymore.
How are you guys standing around here?
Well, I would assume I would be in the lead
Yeah.
because I was trying to hunt.
I'm in the back because I just turned around and didn't run past anyone.
Wait, is this me or somebody else?
No, that's
Alright.
Verity's.
Do I have a person?
Can I
You don't have
do
wings in
some-
Oh,
this
right,
one.
right. Okay, so I would have been there. Okay, all I know is me.
Can
Okay.
I cast a water walk on all of us so we can float over
Yeah.
stuff?
Sure. Why not?
I can fly.
Water
You
walk
can
before
you
the
can walk on
land.
water.
Water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand, or lava.
Okay.
Lava, I take damage because it's hot.
Okay.
I hope there's no lava.
So
I'm trying to find
Kyle.
something.
Oh,
else.
this scares
Yep.
me.
it feels like it's been a couple of days.
Oh, you're hungry.
He's like in a time warp.
You've been sitting here for a couple of days, and then a couple of weeks,
Oh shit.
Wow.
and then a couple of years. And at this point, you can kind of see this like shadow of the people that you recognize. You just kind of see this blurred version of them as if they're there, but not quite there.
Can you reach out for them?
So you're
Yeah.
old.
You can
You're
try.
really old.
You're in an alternate plane. Does anyone have planar magic?
I'm looking.
Oh yeah, I do. No.
Okay.
Did you see how
I was
far
like,
they
are you
are?
serious?
It looks like they're on the trail right where you stopped and sat down.
So I was just getting like trying to dash right towards them.
Yep.
You've been meditating with the forest, and now you're one with the forest. You're gonna come back with all this information with us. I got nothing to help him.
I can make the plants grow better.
Can you? Can they open
So-
up and let him go?
Ian,
I got it.
I'm going to have you give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh what?
11.
11?
Because I know my dex save bonuses.
Oh
Is that
God.
wrong? Should have just gone to the temple.
Yeah. Wait.
Give
no.
me a perception check.
Ooh, there's something wrong.
While I'm meditating, my guys can learn speak
13.
with animals.
13?
So he knows what to do.
Okay. You notice that
Good.
Ian is no longer behind you.
Do I see you now?
You see Ian.
Are there any animals to speak with over here?
Hello, friend. Been a year since I've seen you. What happened?
Hey, bud. Yeah, we lost you a couple hours ago, and we came back to
it's
find
been
you.
years I've been moving all these plants.
You increase your wisdom score by 1.
Nice. All that meditating.
Are there any animals that look nice to chat to?
Give me a nature check.
Nature. 10.
10? There's animals.
What do I pick? I pick the.
Talk to the thing.
Hey, animals.
Okay.
Anyone know any idea like what's going on over here?
No, this is normal.
What kind of animal is that?
You can't tell.
Ooh.
Ask if they've ever been on the other side, and how do you get there?
Have you been on the other side? Do you find it weird here?
Well, we've always lived here.
Thanks, bud. What else do I have that might? Oh! Detect magic? I'm going to detect magic.
What is the wording on detect magic?
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. Can penetrate most barriers.
You, just gonna, you sense the entire area around you is magic.
Just everything.
Just everything.
Say
is magic.
everything.
And it would probably be illusion.
Okay. No, it's just illusion. It's just an illusion.
Probably.
Is there still the bone trail?
No.
Bone trail's gone?
Yep.
I think we kind of went back in time.
Can I ask the plants if they can show me a trail back to the temple again?
The plants open up and show you a trail.
Let's follow the trail. Let's go to the temple.
We're following the trail.
Okay. What are you three doing in the normal world?
My guy's been lonely for like a year, he thinks.
By
so
the way,
he's just
Ian
going.
just disappeared.
Yes.
No, I know. Ian's been missing.
The two druids are flocking in the bush now.
I'm gonna investigate around where he disappeared.
Okay.
Not that it's gonna make much difference, but 11.
11. You notice Ian's footprints are still there, but he is not.
Their new footprints are
Like from where he from where he
was there,
walked
he
up
was
where he
not.
was, and you can see where he was.
right,
And
just like
he's
him.
no longer there. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm starting to panic.
Are
I
you
don't
doing
like this?
your locate animals or plants? That's what you've been doing, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't work on you two because you're not.
Animals.
Because we're like
humanoids.
humanoid, yeah. It only works on beasts or plants.
But you can locate her bear then.
I could locate the bear at any time.
Okay, locate my GD bear.
Okay.
I don't think you can tell.
You can
We
see.
can't talk to each other though, so
What is
I
the-
don't
But
know
you'll
that.
know.
I
You'll
didn't
know if
think of
she's.
that though.
You'll have an idea of like where you are, how far is it.
So,
You're right, I could, but I didn't think of that, and we're on different
No.
planes right now.
so I'm gonna say that. Give me a investigation check, because you would have looked around when you got to this other strange.
I'm
world,
helping him
assuming.
look. I'm helping him look.
All right.
So I get it.
Yeah. Take the help action.
Technically, he thought of it, just so you know, and he's
What
with
the?
you.
Oh god, we just suck tonight.
That's like my 4th 3 tonight.
Yeah.
That's 2 in a row for the second time.
You got loaded dice, but you got them
8.
loaded the wrong way.
8.
8. Okay. You can basically see what he sees, where it's like a faint outline of where they are, and you can locate her bear. It's there, right in front of you.
Okay.
You just can't interact with it.
So we just walk over and like,
What?
can my minotaur go where they are, and like just kind of like try and draw like something in the grass?
Yep.
Can you do that? Like draw in front of like you can't detect stuff in front of the ranger.
Okay.
Try to like just make like a little image of Ian on
Okay.
the ground.
Nothing appears on their side. I can tell you that much.
Obviously, we
Can I
like
start a
time
fire?
spell.
But
Can I start a fire?
you certainly can.
Cool.
Start a fire.
Yeah.
Where on what?
Like on the ground there with
Okay.
some wood.
Next
I feel
to
like
some
I'm gonna
trash.
piss off the
Brush.
Forest fire.
So you're starting a controlled fire or a big fire?
I don't control fire.
Okay. So you have a nice little campfire.
Okay.
Do we notice anything on our side?
What?
Do we notice the fire?
You see the faint outline of the fire and whatnot.
But no fire.
Do I try summoning my wild spirit just to see if he summons on the other plane?
So as you notice this, you notice like everything. It's like they're moving really slow as they do all this stuff.
Okay.
We're moving too fast.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not even on a different plane of existence. We're just moving really, really fast. That's probably it. We're probably just
Which my
moving
mentor
very
already moves
fast.
super fast.
So
So
you're
this is
flashing.
gonna be really fast.
But he was sitting there meditating. Well, I guess okay.
He
Time
was
around you
meditating
is
very fast.
Very fast meditation spell.
because I'm going through all my spells that I can do, and I've got nothing that can help this.
Well, if we
Can my
can't
mentor do, like,
find them,
100
maybe we can
audacity of
just try to
passengers?
find a freaking temple.
Yeah.
To you, it seems like your normal speed.
Oh,
Well, since we're going super speed, let's take advantage of this different time zone.
let's trade for the hyperball time chamber.
Yeah.
I'm gonna channel plant growth
Okay.
over 8 hours
Okay.
and enrich the land for a half-mile radius for a year.
Okay.
All the plants are gonna grow twice as well.
Okay.
So are we now trapped in all these plants?
Possibly.
In your area, the plants are getting really happy and fast, and it's great.
They only grow twice as well, so
Yeah.
they're not like.
Yeah.
It's not like overgrown.
Okay.
It's just like
More.
a little.
So,
nicer.
what are you guys doing in the?
Okay.
Oh,
So
yes.
we've
We'll
lost.
say the normal world.
No.
We've lost 2, but we've only been looking for Ian for like I think 15 minutes before we're
It
ready
just
to
seems
give up
like
and go.
years.
Well, close to an hour because we've walked for 45 minutes.
No, I
Well,
know, but
but
he's
Ian-
only disappeared like 15
Ian.
minutes ago.
Yeah, Ian disappeared like 15 minutes ago. Which, by the way, for you is about 3 months.
Yeah. Okay.
I have
Adventure
literally
side
no
practicing
spells that
punching
can help me locate where they are, knowing that I don't know anything other than they're gone and they just disappeared in the spot because the forest swallowed them.
Well,
Damn.
we might as well carry on to our destination. And
Alright, let's do it.
We're
Yeah.
not supposed to split the party.
I'm ready
After
to
trying everything else, we follow the trail. The plants are telling me where the temple is, so maybe the temple relic will make us masters of time and space.
Oh, there we
Alright.
go.
So we're in agreement. We're leaving.
Starts
Yeah.
walking so you can see.
Are you a tough guy, Mike?
especially,
Okay.
I'm about 8 levels lower
The
than everyone
rogues.
else.
Our marching order is myself and Melody with Michael and
Okay.
Merleys.
So you guys, find this. You guys, after a walk through the wood, you find
There was no temple, it was all a joke.
you find this nice temple.
Who does? We do or they do?
They do.
Where,
First,
where's
yeah,
the
yeah.
Team Druid.
Team Druid. There we go.
Temple.
You find a nice temple in fairly good repair.
Yes.
Fairly good repair. Give me a perception check.
I rolled another 3
Ah,
with different dice.
Okay.
8.
it's not the dice.
13.
Okay. 13.
Yep.
You notice some movement in the woods.
I poke at Ian and says we found some people. Or something.
Do you tell me that there's movement?
Yep.
Do you want me to take us off or leave them?
You guys can kind of stick around for a little bit.
I poke at you that I see movement and point it
So,
out.
when we notice
Actually-
movement in the woods, and you tell me, I cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
Is it like in a little bush I see it?
Yep.
And we're gonna stealth our way into this temple.
Okay. You're gonna start stealthing your way towards this temple through the woods. It's actually
Yeah.
much closer to the woods in real world in this map.
Okay.
So you start stealthing your way towards the temple, and you
It's too big, I stuff it.
Although we're gonna be even harder for them to find, even if they end up on our
Yeah.
plane, because now we no longer leave tracks or other traces of passage.
We've given up. It's good.
Yeah. Roll your stealth checks.
Well, it's stealth check.
Plus 10, so.
Ooh, I got plus 5. Oh, that's me plus 15. 23.
43.
At least 25. Yeah, 25. He's trying to decide. It was something that was difficult to do, but at 23 and 25, it's a tough call.
Oh, it's still very difficult to do. I'm trying to think of how screwed you are.
Oh no!
Gotta erase my initiative board here, you know.
Going, my Minotaur could walk 40 feet. So you dash 80.
You notice, as you approach this thing, you're really high stealth. I'm going to give you the advantage of seeing these things before they see you, but you are heading towards a temple.
Okay. Yeah. Fair. So they're in the
Yeah.
temple.
We saw temples and we're heading towards the
They are
temple.
not in the temple.
Might be a temple.
They are the temple?
They are not in. No. You see, in the woods, emerging from the woods, some Velociraptor dinosaurs.
Not dragons.
How far away?
They're about 40 feet away.
How many of them are
Oh,
there?
that's not far.
There's about 4 of them.
That's not far at all.
How many of them? Or 4?
4.
Or what's their intelligence?
Their intelligence
It's
is...
a velociraptor.
Or do I have to just cast and see?
Oh, well, what do you need? What are you trying to do?
Animal friendship.
Animal friendship?
Yeah.
What does it require from them?
It's just in your way.
Their intelligence,
Love.
if it's 4 or higher, the spell fails.
Okay.
Otherwise, they must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed.
Alright. You're gonna cast a spell?
Yep.
Okay.
I panicked. When I panic, I try to become friends with the animals.
My kids stole all my dinosaurs, those jerks.
Of course they did.
Those dinosaur stealing jerks. So we're gonna have to use dragons.
That was a dinosaur.
Yeah, I have 1 dinosaur. But then I have a bunch of these little dragons kicking around.
How many do you want?
4.
So, you know,
There you go. So 2 of them on one side, 2 of them on the other side of the temple. Come out.
Okay. So,
Take those 2 because no, they match. They're the same color.
So you see these 4 velociraptors come out.
alright. About 30 yards.
So you cast. Who are you casting on who?
On the real dragon, he looks the friendliest.
Okay. And the spell fails.
They're smarter than they're 4 or higher intelligence. Shit.
The velociraptors. They're the ones most intelligent dinosaurs.
I know,
They're
but,
clever girls.
Clever girl.
but like
Blue.
3's still a pretty intelligent dinosaur, I would think.
Oh boy.
So my spell failed. They do not want to be our friends.
You don't want to be our friends.
I can still speak with them.
You can. Do they threatening to us?
Oh yes, very much threatening.
Okay, I'm gonna burn another spell.
I'm gonna have you roll
Oh.
initiative before you roll do another
Okay.
spell. I think that seems fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I was just waiting for you to say it. You hadn't said it yet.
Yeah.
So.
He's like, dude, I'm gonna try to pull off as much as I can before that happens.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do for the rest of you, you other 3, is I'm gonna have you roll a nature check, one of you.
I'll do it.
Okay? And I'll have you roll it every turn.
Okay.
On a turn where you roll a 20 or higher, you find the temple.
Okay.
I rolled a 10.
So you got a 10 for Kyle?
With a plus 5 initiative, I get a 10.
Ugh.
Ian?
With a +0, I get a 15.
Oh, there you go.
I rolled a 5 on initiative. The monk who shoot, you always go first, is going last.
Alright. So Ian,
Yep.
it is your turn first.
Okay, first move, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals
Okay.
and just kind of shout out to them.
Okay.
Hey,
We're friends, not
what's
food.
up?
Stay away from the temple or we'll eat you.
Okay.
Is there any way we can go to the temple and you can not eat us?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Anything we can do for you?
Yes.
What's that?
Die.
Okay, thanks, Velociraptor. Wait, what are your names?
Clever.
Clever.
That's girl. And that's smart and gal.
Oh, my God. Okay. Looks like somebody named these guys.
Okay, so I probably should have summoned my flame spirit, but instead I learned all their names.
The Minotaur looks at you, just starts shaking his head. Just starts shaking.
So, these 2 are going to rush Ian, and those 2 are going to rush Kyle.
Wait, when this one gets within 10 feet of me, he has to make a con save of 14.
He passes.
Okay, never mind, nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay. Now, they're going to attack with their claws first. Gonna assume an 8 misses. And a 5 miss. So the first 2 on top, the 2 that are attacking Kyle miss.
Woo!
The 2 attacking Ian also miss with their claw. Actually, wait. A 21 hits.
Are you
Yeah,
still
I'm
alive?
AC 13.
Okay.
It's just starting.
So you're going to need to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah. That wasn't a good one. 7.
7. You are knocked prone
Oh shit.
as one of these pounces on you, and they do 7 damage to you.
Okay.
Okay, they are now all going to take their bite attacks at you. So, does an 18 hit you, Kyle?
18 is equal to my AC.
So it hits. First one hits, second one misses.
They're
So
attacking
you
me
take.
again?
Yes, they're biting at you. So
They claw and bite.
clawed first, and then they bit at you the second time.
Alright.
So one of them hits, and you take 7 damage. A 16 hits you.
Yep.
And that'll hit, which is a crit, so yeah. So you take 14 more damage as they you bite into you.
Okay.
Because you're with advantage since you're prone.
Okay.
And now it is Kyle's turn.
Oh god. They're mean.
What?
Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna invoke my wild shape to do Halo Spore.
Okay.
Symbiotic entity. So basically I gain 8 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Roll double damage on my Halo Spores and deal 1d6 additional poison damage when you hit with a melee weapon or attack.
Okay.
So you 8 extra, but that's my whole action. Wild shape takes an action, right?
Yep.
Okay, but then I toss as a bonus action. I actually cast a healing word on my friend next that's laying down on the ground
Heal Ian up a little bit.
for 4.
4?
What a bad roll.
It's okay.
Heal you up for 4.
They did. Okay.
Alright. Selena.
I rolled a 20.
A
Well,
20?
15 to get a 20.
Okay. You guys stumble upon the temple. And what you see in front of you is a ruin of a temple.
Figured here.
Alright.
Um,
Can explore the ruins.
before we go, I'm going to just fly up and just try to get a better view of everything, if there's anything around.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Do I see anything?
Give me investigation.
Sorry, guys, really far. 16.
16. You notice near the entrance of the cave, there as you're poking around investigating, what appears to be a furbolg and a minotaur skeleton.
Whoa.
Well, I'm not a furball. Yeah, I am. It's spelled
We
different.
didn't die yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
We won't die.
We won't.
We got this. We got this.
We got this. Just wait for my next turn.
I send Melody to sniff it out to see if she recognizes them.
I turned very white.
I want to see if there's any reaction from my bear.
Okay. So, first things first though, what way did you enter this clearing?
Okay, we
Who
have
entered the
to...
clearing first?
Can I animate the skeleton and then my life with them?
I'll go first, checking for things.
Okay, Michael's going first to investigate for traps.
Okay. And who's going in what order?
You want to go first?
Yeah,
Said
he's gonna go
that.
first. Then
Just
who's-
confirming.
So, Medivise, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Plus 1, 14.
14. You
Disappear.
disappear and appear right behind Ian and Kyle, who are fighting 4 raptors. You just
Been a
saw
long
Medivise disappear.
time.
Hey!
We just saw Marilee's disappear. What do we do?
Give me a perception check.
Not 20, so
At
24.
20? Yes. You notice next to the 2 skeletons,
No.
an Asimar skeleton appears.
Oh boy.
That's all we get for an at
What do
20.
we do? Do we keep going to the
You
temple?
also notice
Damn it.
with that perception check, these vines receding back into the woods.
Okay.
Do they still have their stuff?
Nope. They're just naked skeletons.
No, my stuff of healing is not there anymore.
Nope.
No,
Not
we
there.
checked for
One
loot
wonder.
before
You
in the
still
other
have it,
wounds,
but-
and they were all picked clean.
It's never
Oh,
hurts
damn.
to look.
No, it never hurts.
Nope.
Nope.
Especially for a rogue.
Alright, Medilise, roll initiative.
What do we do?
Yeah, fuck.
It's like, it's
Gotta
been years
approach
since
the
I've seen
temple.
you in the bush.
Yeah.
It's better than going back.
Ugh, 9.
Do you want to
Son of a
try to
bitch.
fly us over to see if we can avoid
Was
the
that-
entrance from the
Nine?
That's
mine?
worse than mine.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Ian,
have
it's
to
your
leave-
turn.
Okay, so you're saying that
I might have
that's
to leave my lady
my
behind.
flame spirit?
Yes.
Yep.
She's
Okay, I'm
not
gonna summon a healing spirit first.
Ooh.
Yeah, they might not bother her because she's a bear.
So
We
here.
got blue guys, don't we?
No, I'm gonna make them look the same.
Okay.
Because
Well,
We got cool blue guys.
I'm
Don't
gonna make them. I'm gonna make them look the same. So when I have both my spirits out, they kind of look the.
we? Okay.
It's my thing.
There you go.
So that first appears
What is
We-
it? Gene Stealer?
well, do you stand
It's
up
like
first?
illusion thing. Yeah.
2d6 healing. When it appears,
I can give her, you know.
Are you gonna stand up?
So
Oh.
you
Touch a
take
creature,
2d6 healing.
is tripled.
2d6 healing when it appears, and then 2d6 healing at the start of your turn.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
For
How long does your speak with animals last for? Just
I can do also speed for melody.
I think it lasts for like 5 minutes or something like that, doesn't it?
I think so.
You can give me.
It's actually pretty long.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
I can carry
Yeah.
you. Trying to
And
get
that was
the
that
best
his
action.
bonus action to call it a healing spirit, I think.
what's that?
Was
No,
it an action or bonus action?
that was an action.
Okay.
That's a spell.
Okay.
So yeah, 2d6.
Oh, so we heal 2d6?
Is my now a wild form's not a bonus action, is it?
No, wild shape is an action. Unless you are
Wild
that
shape's an action,
circle.
Okay, so
Unless you do a circle wild shape, then it's a bonus action.
3.
8.
So you heal up. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's it. I stood up and I summoned my healing spirit.
All right. You hear. Actually, 1 second. I'm gonna be right back.
Uh-oh.
He's going to get more dinosaurs.
He is going to get more dinosaurs. You're right. You should have seen that grin, his shit-eating grin while he was going up the stairs. It was
Hopefully
awful.
they failed to save and I can do...
Very important thing from you. Dinosaur specs.
Well, if I get back to my turn, I can do something. But I need to get back to my turn.
Oh, she's an advantage for smelling. That's good to know.
Hey, I gave you 2d6 healing a turn. That's
Yeah.
Did you hear what I asked for?
Yes, we all laughed.
Yes.
I heard the laugh. You hear them go, "Hey, Big Mama, get out here!" Oh, I have a raptor, but it's a big raptor.
Oh
Let me
boy.
see your legs. You gotta
Damn.
spread 'em.
God damn it, raptor, stop being drunk.
Going to the guide of everything.
Oh, God.
The guide of everything.
What you do?
There we go. Rah!
Thomas had some wine. Oh, and we win!
It's drunk.
God damn.
So you got reinforcements. So did they.
Not
I
very
would
strong.
probably take the T-Rex over Mary Lee's.
That's rude, eh? Are your feelings hurt? It's okay to have your feelings hurt by that.
You're gonna have to summon some skeletons or something.
There we go.
Do something cool.
Slowly, slowly.
I know, I'm watching
slowly.
it. Don't bump the
It's
table.
going. It's going.
Ah,
Hey!
You're a dink.
That's very polite of you to say.
Is there any skeletons around?
not in your world.
So that's the Raptors' whole turn, right? To call. They took all four
Nope.
and called them.
When is it my turn?
That was a
You're like
free
us.
action to yell.
Uh,
But the Raptors are going to take their 4 attacks. But they're just going to be 4 attacks this time.
Nice.
this white guy has to con save 14.
So the 2 that attack you both hit. on... Actually, 3 attacks hit.
What? They beat 18?
No, 2 attacks hit.
Thank you.
For 14 damage. Then there's 4 attacks on Ian.
Well, there goes my plan attack. There goes all my
Hit.
temporary hit points. You take the temporary hit points away first, right? Yes?
And crit. So Ian takes 21, 35 damage.
That kills me by 1.
Temporary hit points go first,
Ian drops
right?
down.
Okay. He has to make a con save. 14.
Okay. Fails.
He takes 4 and before the... He takes 6 damage.
6 damage? Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
But there goes my wild shape thing because I lost my temporary hit points.
Nope.
What?
Nope. You don't lose your wild shape for losing your temporary hit points.
Okay. I'll listen to the DM. Last
So
10
that
minutes
breaks
then.
my concentration, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. The last 10 minutes then.
Being dead tends to
Yeah,
do
being
that.
dead is hard to concentrate while being dead. While
We
being
don't know the
unconscious.
mama's name.
Does he look healthy still?
Oh, no, he knows it was Big Mama. He just hasn't told
Oh.
Big Mama, get out here!
I need dice. I need lots of dice.
Okay, it is now Kyle's turn.
I'm punchy. Wait, punchy. Alright, first thing, this dinosaur's getting hit with horns.
Every time. I always die at the first round of combat.
This is the second round. You got to the second
Okay,
round
sorry.
this time.
Yes, I got to the second round.
Oh, by the way, your wisdom score goes up by 1.
Sweet.
I was
In the
wondering.
year of wandering around.
He
Alright,
wasn't there as long as he was, so
Yeah.
I was wondering.
this one, oh, I only have 1 point too. Get Gorm, get Pearson with my horns.
He
Okay.
gained new wisdom and died immediately.
16.
16. 16 hits.
Okay, so he takes 1d6 plus 6 and another 1d6. So he takes 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. You gore that dinosaur to death.
Okay, so I send number 2 over here. Let's go. With Gorn.
You guys notice a dinosaur skeleton up here in the area outside the
Would we
castle.
know?
Does it have any stuff?
16 again.
I had
Was it?
2.
16
I
again.
know.
16 hits.
I don't think I'd recognize
Alright,
a dinosaur.
and 6 plus
Big
6, 12.
reptile.
12. Okay,
We're doing another Gorn.
So ready.
there you go.
He's still up?
He's still up.
Okay. You use a blow Kai for Fury of Blows.
Okay.
You hit again for 16 again. What
Right,
the
that
hell?
hits.
And we get 2, 3, 9.
Okay, you gore that dinosaur to death.
Alright.
We see another dinosaur.
so I
Another
could've-
dinosaur skeleton appears next
So
to
I
you.
could have blown all 4 of them up with like 1 fireball.
Very
and
possible.
instead I talked to them and summoned a
oh, yeah.
healing spirit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Last hit on this one.
You know
Wait,
that they have
there's two
around
dinosaurs.
20 hit
Yeah,
points.
those 2.
Yeah, I could have blown them
I
all
would
up in
think
one
that you
spell.
might this
Next
point
one?
realize that
This
it was
one?
like a time travel situation.
Where
where something's happening
23?
back in time.
Yeah, 23 hits.
Perhaps. Or
And I'll use a
dimensional
key
or
point to
whatever,
do
but what are we gonna
Hands
do?
of Harm, which is an
We're still
extra
gonna fly
d6,
over
so
all
that's
of it
3d6.
because we think it's all happening right in front of us, and we're gonna buy it.
So
Agreed?
Yeah.
7, 9 plus 6 is 15.
Okay. Still up.
Alright, still up.
Okay, it is now Metalisa's turn. Ian is unconscious.
That was 2.
Whisper to my sword,
Okay.
and then it starts flaming because I got a flaming sword. Oh,
Flaming
this is so
sword.
cool.
Alright.
And I'm gonna
That's 2 out of 5.
approach that one there
Okay.
and attack it.
I'm unconscious.
That's fine. You can still be unconscious.
I
Sure
got
can.
bonus actions for that.
She'll just healing word you. It'll be fine. You just won't get many hit points. Just a little heal.
13 plus 5.
13 plus
18?
5?
Yeah, does
Hits.
13 hit? Yeah, it does hit. Okay, so I do 1d
Oh, I could use one of my Fury of Blows to heal him, but I forgot
1d8
to.
plus 2 plus 2.
Everybody's
plus
forgetting to
6.
heal Ian.
That's the
And
thing, I
then-
can use a key point to heal somebody as my bonus action, or I can use a Fury of Blows and heal him.
I should probably use my big attack for that thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think so?
7
7? Okay.
plus 4 plus 4. So 15.
15. Okay. Still up.
Da, da, da. Wait a minute. What? Okay. Where is that thing? Where I can Killian.
Healing word?
Okay, once per long rest. Am I close enough that I can touch Ian?
Yeah.
I'll restore 6 hit points for him.
Boom. Ian gets hit 6 hit points. All right.
And I hope I don't die.
What are you in the normal world up to now?
Well, with all of these bones appearing, we kind of looked at this and felt like there's a time travel thing because they're white, they're picked clean, there's no loot. So we've decided that, okay, there's some sort of time rift thing happening there and there's a big battle happening in front of us. So what we would like to do is I would like to give Melody... Oh, I lost my spell. Sorry, I had it already. I was already... The one where you can jump.
She's gonna give Melody the jump.
Jump
to
spell?
Melody.
Yeah, so I'm going to give her the jump spell, and I'm going to carry Mike. We're going to fly over this whole thing and see if we can bypass it, which I know we're not going to be able to, but we're attempting to bypass it by letting her jump to the entrance, and we're going to fly to the entrance.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. So you fly to the entrance and jump to the entrance?
Yep.
All right. You get to the entrance of the
To the temple?
temple, yeah.
Going to the temple. Do you want to check for traps first?
Sure, yeah.
That.
Okay.
Find all the traps.
Okay.
No.
No?
What's it, 5 plus?
This is investigation or perception.
Investigation.
Then it's 13.
13.
That's not bad.
With a 13, you can tell that this temple has just degraded to the point where there's nothing of value here, no traps left.
So there's nothing for us to do in this temple. We're not even going to bother looking
You
around?
see a
It's-
collapsed...
It's in good shape in the past or wherever.
There's nothing now.
Well, you don't know that.
I'm making assumptions
Yeah.
at this point.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. Start a fire.
You don't want to go look
Have a
around?
burger. I don't know.
Okay,
It's dead. I just look around.
Still, dead temples usually have
Selena,
something.
give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is dexterity saving throws. +7. Woo!
So you're not
20,
gonna
not
go
nat.
into the
20 not nat?
Yeah.
You feel this vine wrap around your leg and you instinctively kick out of it.
Okay. Okay, so I grab Mike and we go back
go where?
to the. We're gonna get away from the temple and go back to the forest.
No, I'm gonna stay here.
You want to stay there?
I think there's some tap dancing going on
There
upstairs.
is definitely some tap dancing. Okay, you want to stay put? Then I kick it off and I fly up.
Okay.
And I don't know what else to do at this point.
Okay.
I'm looking around in confusion.
You're very confused.
Frick is happening.
It's now Ian's turn.
Okay,
6 hit point Ian.
Did you happen to tell me that the
6
vines
hit
are
point.
attacking you?
Yeah,
Gotta
dude.
kill those bitches.
Okay.
you'll save me again, right? I
I
mean,
tried
we'll
to grab
just
it.
go
You and say
glass
something's
cannon.
attacking
I
us.
think
You
they're
were like, "Let
both
me go."
almost dead.
If you kill that,
No, I just gored 2 of them and then almost gored completely the other one.
Okay, I'm gonna do
There's some
it.
poison damage as well.
I'm gonna do a 3rd level scorching ray.
Okay.
Or should I attack the T-Rex or should I attack?
Let's go to the
these
2 in
guys?
front of us first.
Okay.
Because they're just keeping me in the way. It's always good to triple the numbers. Because they will go next and probably knock your ass right down.
So what's my plus to hit? +6. So I'm throwing 8 scorching rays, or sorry, I'm throwing 4 scorching rays, and they do 2d6 each if they hit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw at this one.
Okay.
16.
Hits.
$11 damage.
Dead.
And
Okay, I'm gonna throw at the next one.
Okay.
24.
Hits.
7.
Dead.
Okay, I'm gonna
Was
throw
it
it.
just like 1 hit point left?
You had 4 hit points.
I'm gonna throw it to T-Rex.
Okay.
24.
24. That will hit.
8.
Okay.
And last one. 8.
Okay. 8's not hit.
Missed.
Alright. Next is
Mama.
Big Mama's turn. Rawr! Attacking Mr. Fireball. First off, with a big old bite.
Oh, God.
So, 17 hits.
Yep.
33 damage.
Dead.
Oh, God.
And you see him pick up, like Jeff Goldblum sitting on a toilet. Ian gets picked up and shooken around.
But just regular dead, not like an overkill.
Yeah.
Just regular dead.
Yeah.
And
Just knocked
And
unconscious.
then he's gonna spin his tail around and take a swing at the Minotaur with his tail. With a 12 does not hit.
does not hit.
He swings and the tail goes right over the Minotaur's head.
Over the almost 7 foot tall man.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Dead Ian.
Alright.
Like I said, I was
Dead
going
being
blast
chomped on
cannon.
Being chomped on you. Don't worry, he's in the dinosaur's mouth.
Alright.
Alright, it is now Kyle's turn.
Alright. And we attack with a 26.
26.
That hit.
That hits.
Alright. I just spent. Well, you do that damage first.
I did a little bit of damage at least.
8 plus 6. That's so it's 14 damage.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do Stunning Strike as well, so it has to make a DC 14 con save.
It fails.
It fails?
Yep.
That means it's stunned to the end of my next turn.
Okay.
This is the fun part. Wait, does that mean I automatically hit if it's incapacitated?
It is. You have advantage.
I have advantage.
So you're like a 1v1 beast.
14. Oh, that's 23. Oh, that is that's 27.
Okay.
Alright. So you roll my regular damage. That's 8.
Okay.
Well, you can spend my next key point. Well, I'll use my last 2 for Fury Blows. Next key point for my Necrotic Strike. Hands are harmed, but since it's incapacitated because it's stunned, it's 3 more d6 damage.
Okay.
So that's 7. That is 9 damage.
Okay.
Okay. So Fury Blows number 1. It's 11, 20.
Okay.
Is that it?
20 hits.
Alright. That's 4. That's 10 damage.
Okay.
And then last shot. Yeah. Oh, advantage. Okay. Not 20.
Nat 20.
I
Okay.
should have saved the extra one for that
There
one.
you go.
So that is 2, 8, 16 damage.
Okay.
Now I'm out of key points.
He went full blast on that.
You just went ham, yeah, right? You burned all
That's
like
the
your
hit. If I
one per
get
day.
stunned, my hands are harmed. Does instead of 1d6 necrotic damage, it does 3d6 necrotic damage. If this is incapacitated or poisoned.
Yeah.
But now he's stunned to the end of my next turn.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So it's now Medili's turn.
Okay.
Heal him.
No.
The thing's stunned.
You can't. You're still in his mouth. I can't fucking reach you.
You could heal me?
It's stunned. So basically, I think it's spin it out. Spin him out.
So that thing is done. Like it
Yeah.
won't attack me
Just
next
like-
turn.
No. It misses its next turn until my end of my next turn. So it has no next turn.
Okay. So I can attack it next time and heal him.
Yeah.
He's not going to get
No.
another turn, so you could theoretically heal Ian next turn, or you could heal it this turn. Either
Yeah.
way. You have advantage if you attack it this turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of want to attack him.
You don't have advantage next turn because he snaps out of it.
Okay. So I'm gonna use
That's
my
right,
I mean, smart strategy-wise, just let Ian
my
sit there
flame.
and hopefully pass a death save.
I, like,
You got 3 death save, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Plenty.
I'm gonna use my flaming sword again, but I'm gonna channel my divinity, and with that I get, if I hit, I get an extra 17 necrotic damage on top, which is fantastic. That's my superpower.
20! Not 20!
I do double damage, right?
Yep.
With a nat 20? Oh, this is. Sorry. So I got 1d8. So 3. Plus 6, so 9. Plus 5, so 14. And then I get the. Do I do like 14 times 2 or I reroll?
14 times 2.
Okay. So.
You could have critically
28.
healed me.
No.
No. 28. And then because I'm using
I'm
my
out of martial art points, so
channel
I'm just kind of.
divinity touch of death, I get an extra 17 points of necrotic damage on top of it.
Okay.
That's my power move.
Okay.
That was
A
it.
lot. Alright. You in the cave area. You're flying up in the air around. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Come join us in the fast time.
15.
15?
Yay!
Mike disappears.
We all wave.
You
Many
give me a
years have
perception check,
passed.
I can do an investigation. I was just gonna say,
Perception?
do I see what's going on?
Mike. Yeah.
Perception is in here. Oh, skills.
No wonder why nobody comes back. You go back into the past, and then you end up dead by the time you get out of here.
15.
15. You see a fourth skeleton appear at the entrance of the cave.
And it's him?
Yes. His
Oh.
skeleton.
Did I see how he went?
And you see more vines receding into the...
Okay, so it's the vines. I figured out it's the vines, and anybody who goes in the vines dies.
Should probably start a big bonfire over there.
You've been following us the whole time.
Or I go and see if I can help.
We're really hoping that when the T-Rex skeleton appears, that our skeletons disappear.
Alright.
I know now that the vines are... But the thing is the vines appear, you disappear, and then skeletons appear. I don't know that you're battling for your life. I'm thinking it could just be sucking the life force out of you like the mages are doing and spitting you out.
When I'm conscious, can I still talk to animals?
You would have...
It's not concentration.
Yeah, I would still been there. I'll allow it.
So when I'm
Right.
conscious.
Ian's turn. Death save. Well, Selena is like, the hell's going on? 19's pass. Pass death save. Yay.
Yay.
It is now Trex's turn, who is stunned.
It has to make a con save.
Okay.
Can I make a con save when it's stunned?
Con save is 14.
Well, DC is 14.
Okay, so he passes.
Oh, okay. Nothing happens.
Yep.
Boom.
Alright, it is now Kyle's turn, though.
Yay. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
25.
Hits. Is the beginning of the turn he snaps out of it, or the end of your turn?
End my turn.
Okay.
4 plus 6 equals 10.
Okay.
Hit number 2. Okay, 15. That is 24, and the other one is 21. So 24.
Hits.
So that's 7 plus 6. That's 13.
Okay.
Alright, and then I am here.
Hey, Nacho Man! Nacho Man's here.
Woo! Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to shove the target with my horns.
Okay.
So I do a strength saving throw of 14.
Okay. He fails.
Alright, so I
And
put.
considering he has a +7 to strength, it takes a lot to fail that.
Alright. So I push him back about 10 feet.
Okay.
So he's away from Ian now.
Oh, Ian's still in his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
anyone gonna help me?
I push him back some.
Yeah.
You push us back some.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
It
the
is
end.
now Medivh's turn.
Now at the end of my turn, he snaps out.
And he goes.
Until the end of your next turn, if
Can
it
he
fails
make that
its
much
con
noise
save.
with me in his mouth?
You want me to put food in my mouth and try to make the noise?
Yes,
Riley's turn.
It won't be pretty on the webcam.
please.
Alright, so he's dead, so I have to revivify
No.
him,
Not dead,
right?
dead.
No,
Or
I'm
is he
just unconscious.
heal
I'm
him,
just
he's just
unconscious.
unconscious.
Oh, okay,
For
so I
now.
can just spare
just
the
have to-
dying.
For now. Unless you
Yeah.
don't heal him, and then he will be dead probably next turn.
Well, you can spare the dying, and he won't have to make death saves.
Yeah.
Well, unless he gets attacked again.
Yeah, true.
Chomped on. Poison
Spare the
dinosaur's
dying?
mouth.
But can I cure wound or do I have to like spare the dying first?
You can cure wounds.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Just cure me. Just cure me.
Or inflict wounds?
I guess I could use my bonus action to healing word you again.
Oh, did you lose some hit points?
Nope, no. Well,
By
I
the way,
had some
you're
loss from
restrained when you
before.
pop back up anyway.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
No, you're
restrained.
good, okay.
Yeah.
I got 42 out of 52,
What
so I'm
can I
good
do
right
if
now.
I'm restrained?
Your speed becomes 0, and you cannot benefit from a bonus to your speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. And you have disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Okay, I can work with that.
Yep.
I thought maybe pushing with my horns would knock you out of his mouth.
Nope.
Hello?
I'm gonna use cure wounds on.
Okay,
Oh no,
go
I have
on.
to touch him, but if he's
Sorry,
in the
go on, Messenger.
dinosaur's mouth,
You can fly, can't you?
no, I can't.
No, you don't? You haven't got that yet?
No, my angel wings are broken. That's why I've fallen.
He is actually pretty big, but you could probably run up and like jump and slap Ian.
High five him.
High five,
You
Ian.
could dunk Ian. You could dunk on Ian.
And your wings might help you jump even if you can't quite fly very
Yeah.
well.
I can try, then I'll use my cure wounds.
My Minotaur can jump that high.
Yeah.
He
It's
can
not that-
jump.
he's not gargantuan. He's just a huge beast. So he's
Wait.
probably about 15 feet high. It's reachable.
My Minotaur can leapfrog him with the jump action.
Okay, I'll jump and try to high five Ian, and I'll
Okay.
use my cure wound at a 3rd level for 3d8 plus 2.
All right.
Does
3d8
Ian roll
plus-
or I roll?
You roll.
You roll it. Yeah.
7 plus 8.
Oh.
That's what's 15.
15.
Plus 8.
15. So 23 plus 2.
23 plus 2, yeah.
So 25.
25. That was a good one.
Okay, I'm at 25 up close.
Okay.
I'm running out of 3rd levels.
It is
slots
now
So.
Ian's turn.
Oh,
Zero
wait.
bonus
Am I
action.
able to move the fuck out of the way again? Okay.
No.
Slapped. No, I'm very close.
You'd have to take disengage to get out of the way.
Ah, damn.
But it is now Ian's turn.
So who's gonna be within 30 feet? Everyone's gonna be within 30 feet.
Oh,
right?
I am. I'm like right there. I'm right under you.
Yeah, he's only 10 feet away from us.
How healthy are you guys?
I'm super healthy.
What are you trying to do?
Just how healthy are you?
42.
We
Actually,
good.
Mike, roll initiative.
Oh yeah, he gets to come in.
And you would have gotten a turn last turn anyways, so wherever you were.
Is there a modifier? It's been a
Yeah,
while.
it should be right in the top of your page. But it's
Just
So 18.
18.
always before you.
Okay, so you get your last turn.
All right.
Yeah.
Because you would have got to go last turn. So you popped into a world with a T-Rex and these people fighting and unconscious Ian.
So what do you want to do?
Well, I'm conscious now.
Well,
You
last
would have been
turn
unconscious when you did, yeah.
We missed his turn last turn, so
I gotta look it up.
More time fuckery.
yeah, you were a little disoriented. So you went at the end of the turn. So yeah, Ian did just pop up. You're gonna get 2 turns in a row, basically.
Poison spray.
Okay.
I don't remember how that works. Let's see. There's no roll to hit.
It might be
Just DC.
a save, a dex save or something. Let's see. I will see. Poison spray is
While he's looking that up, my daughter, she's babysitting, so I'm like, check in. Finally, she checked
con
in.
save.
She said, how's it going? I said, I just watched Daddy go back in time by some vines, and he fought a dinosaur, and now his skeleton is here. And he went, ha ha ha, he lost.
14. 14 is what his con save was, so Does it say? It should say on your
Casting
sheet.
time, range, area, components, duration, attack, save 13.
Okay, so he saves.
He saves.
Wisdom
So,
though.
yeah.
Anyway,
It was a con save. For
not
poison.
according.
No, for him
It
it's
says
used
wisdom
wisdom.
Oh yeah.
His
wisdom is
modifier is
yeah,
wisdom.
okay, yeah.
Oh.
So
When he be
He
his
takes
turn
nothing.
top order.
it's a
It's an all or nothing.
Yeah, all or
The
nothing.
cantrips are all of nothing.
Yeah. It is an all or nothing, but you get a second turn now.
Now it's your next turn.
Now it's your next turn.
You know what I'm gonna do.
Well, what are the odds of animal friendship working?
Not very.
Oh boy.
All right, I'll shoot.
If you let him eat Ian, maybe he'll be your friend.
I have to.
I'll
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that.
Don't go Comic Con.
shoot an arrow in his direction.
Oh no, I'm gonna go to safety.
Help with the damn thing with Misty Step.
No, I don't have anything that non-destructive. I talk to animals.
21.
I
Blow shit
heal
up.
and blow
Blow
things
shit.
up.
21,
21 hits.
Yay.
and that is
What do you hit him with?
1d6 plus 2. I don't have anything fancy. I just
Just a bow.
4.
4.
Does he get a sneak attack since we're all in melee with them?
If he has sneak, yeah, you can get a sneak attack on that.
Oh, I have bonus something.
Yay.
He is a rogue.
Yeah, because we're in melee range
Yeah.
and he that benefits for a sneak attack even with
Yeah.
the bows. See, he has something fancy. That's an extra D6.
You get to be sneaky.
Actions in combat to weapon fighting.
There might be a sneak attack further on down.
Yeah,
Or,
should be.
or instead of actions in combat, it might be under.
There we go. Once per turn, I can do an extra 3d6.
There you go. So roll 3d6 damage
An
extra.
extra 3D. See, there's something fancy.
Yeah.
6.
Yay!
6.
Yay!
No 6. 2.
Boo.
So 14.
All right.
Look at that. Fancy
It is
rogue
now
over there with the bow.
Ian's turn.
Woo!
Okay,
Ian's mouth Ian's turn.
you know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. You're gonna speak to the animal.
I'm gonna wild shape.
Oh god.
Into what?
No, that's how I summon my
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
fire spirit.
It's just like a summon spores. He
But
summons the fire spirit.
He like wild shapes into something else. I wild shape my buddy.
He becomes this fungal covered minotaur.
I summon mushrooms on
He's
me.
a mushroomy minotaur.
Yum. Make yourself more delicious.
I'm a mushroom
Each
minotaur.
creature
Maybe
within 10
Change more
feet
poisonous?
must make a dex save.
Ha! I pushed him over 10 feet away from me. I'm good. Because I pushed him 10 feet away.
Yeah, Medilise, make a dex save.
Yes! Let's save!
14.
Yes.
6.
He fails. And she fails. They both fail.
Okay, I'll just roll once for both of them.
You suck. I fucking heal you. You gonna do everything?
16.
16?
Yep.
This Tyrannosaurus falls over dead, and you see a Tyrannosaurus skeleton appear in the middle of the air.
I knew I gored him 10 feet away for a reason.
So,
I was safe.
I take 16 damage?
Yeah.
Yep.
Piece of shit.
Unsafe. Yay!
I just killed the T-Rex.
I will never heal you again.
I saved
On my
him.
turn, I was going to say, okay, it's time travel. They must be fighting a battle. I think I'm going to risk it. And I was
Okay.
going to go.
Okay, go.
But now,
You see a T-Rex show up.
Now you're confused
But I don't
as
know-
shit seeing a T-Rex here. Like, what the hell's going on?
I realize there's dinosaurs, and now there's
Give
a
me
big-ass dinosaur.
insight.
Ins-
Insight or
insight.
intelligence? Insight or, yeah, maybe nature.
Nature. I like
Why not
nature.
Nature.
What's fines? Did you just...
It's a 6.
Okay. You with a 6? You notice that their skeletons are still there.
Yeah. Great. I was gonna let the vines take me, but I don't know.
Well, you can still go down and do that.
I will
can see
because
that.
that was what my plan was. I don't know if there's more or not. I just
Okay.
realized that there's bones appearing. So,
So these vines come up, grab you, and poof, you appear in front of this temple.
yay!
The Mentor's waving.
Right there.
Long time no see.
And your hair pops back. I'm assuming you told Melody to just let the
Yeah.
vines take her.
Yeah, she was with me. Okay,
Okay.
we appear and we see carnage.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm gonna heal us.
I can heal.
You see a burnt T-Rex. You see a
Is
couple
that-
gored raptors.
Is that my turn, or can I heal somebody?
That's your turn. You roll initiative. Actually, don't worry, because you're not in combat.
We're not in combat.
You're not in combat.
We're just waving high. We're
But-
going to be a dinosaur.
I
But
just healed us all 14.
as is tradition,
Yay.
Uh-oh.
a Purelator truck pulls up
Shit.
Okay.
and hands a package
It's like, I don't know you.
to your new Minotaur friend.
Oh.
Minotaur. Okay.
He's like looking at it. He's
You can go back
shaking
in
it.
time.
I was gonna give the package to my wild spirit to open.
How big of a package is it?
It is. I'll tell you in a second. It's about 8 inches by 8 inches.
Does it rattle?
What?
Does it rattle?
You rattle? Give me an investigation check.
Is it toilet paper?
Postman.
Yeah. 2.
You? No, nothing that seems to rattle in it.
Right, he's Postman Pete.
Yeah.
He goes back in time.
Well, Mentor doesn't know
He is
anything about
internal.
this. He just kind of pokes his
Actually, his
horn to rip a hole to,
great-great-great-grandfather.
to open it.
Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's easy. 11 plus 8, 19.
19?
19.
Okay. So, you gore this open with your horn, and a boxing glove comes flying out and flies right by your face and just
As
misses.
it's on my horn, just. Can you grab the boxing glove?
I guess so.
Can you actually like put the boxing glove on?
Yes.
Yeah.
You now do less damage when you punch.
Why does the boxing glove make you do less damage?
But it feels
Because it's
it
padded.
feels better on your hand.
Would you rather be punched in the face with a fist or a punching bag?
He looks at
It's less damage now. It's padded.
Okay, questions.
Okay.
Do these two get wisdom plus ones or no?
No.
No,
They
okay.
weren't there long enough.
how big.
Just
of a
making
boxing glove is that?
Yeah.
Why were I seeing bones? Nobody died.
He like ties the boxing glove to his belt and just leaves it there.
Yeah,
Yet.
it was millions of years
yet.
ago. Eventually, we're gonna.
Yet.
Okay, we need to go explore that temple. Hopefully, there's a way in there.
So now his
bring us
boxing
back.
glove tied to his side.
Okay.
Is everybody healthy and ready to go?
I
Maybe-
leave the T-Rex corpse. Do I find anything?
You find a dead T-Rex.
Maybe we just start living our life here and see, like, before all the bad stuff happened.
We could live a good life
Like,
here.
yeah,
We could.
with dinosaurs.
Sorry, Billy.
Let's head into the temple. I
Okay.
like temples.
Okay.
But does anybody need more
Traps,
healing, or are we
traps, we
good?
need
Are
someone
we
to
good?
look for the
I'm in
traps.
good shape.
Everybody's healthy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
sure,
healthy.
fine.
I'm out of key points.
You're
Can
healthy,
you
no
take
damage?
I got 2
damage?
spells
What?
left.
Any
I got
damage
1 wild
No,
shape
no.
left.
But I've
Okay.
been delegated to look for traps again.
No, that's fine, but you don't need any healing. I just showed up and I'm like, hey, what happened?
No, none of you are listening to Nacho Man.
I
What's
healed
not
the-
what I'm
I
saying?
can't read
For
upside
selling.
down.
What?
Loot his skin. I asked to loot him, and you just said it's just.
Give me a nature check to see how good you can skin a
How good can I
T-Rex.
skin a T-Rex? Is that nature or survival?
Make some good boots.
Survival.
We should take a skull at
Um,
least.
14.
Who wouldn't
14?
want a dinosaur skull?
You get a T-Rex pelt. That you could then fashion into armor.
T-Rex
or-
armor. I'm totally making magical T-Rex armor.
Can I use
down the
T-Rex for medicine?
Can I have some?
You got like a T-Rex.
Well, if I have enough,
gallbladder.
we'll see.
Might
It's
be-
a T-Rex.
might be worth
I did a
something.
mediocre
Yeah.
job
Might do something.
skinning him.
Yeah.
Can
My
I take-
Manta has no weapons at all. The
Yeah.
only thing he has pointy
But
is
we have
his
to get back to
horns.
a town to
So
find
to
someone
open stuff,
to
he has to use
fashion
his
it.
horns.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys go towards the temple. Mr. Rogue checking for traps. Investigation.
Just 27.
Just 27.
Yeah.
You notice a loose stone thing in the entrance, and it appears to be spring-loaded.
Okay, let's send the bear ahead.
The Minotaur throws you the boxing glove.
Ha! The boxing glove.
Okay,
Throw the boxing glove on it.
so I can not punch it harder.
So you can launch it
it's-
from a distance.
So it's a flying. I know it flew out of the box, but I wasn't paying attention afterwards.
He ripped
Just
the
a
glove
boxing
off,
glove.
and now
Just
he
a
has
boxing
this boxing glove, which you're going to throw at the loose stone to activate the trap.
Okay, just yeah. Fine.
You don't have to. That's just what we were saying.
that's fine. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't cursed or something.
A cursed boxing glove.
So you back up a little bit, and you throw the boxing glove,
Yeah.
and it lands on the stone thing, and it'll just bursts of fire coming to fill up the hallway.
All right. So no more boxing gloves.
Yeah.
I think I'm immune to, or I have a thing against.
Yeah, we have to fire.
All right. Does it stop?
Yeah, after like a
Say I
couple
have
bursts.
fire resistance.
Ooh, half damage.
Just go check to make sure it's out of fuel or whatever.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
Investigation.
Again? All right.
Oh, that's not a good throw.
No, but it's a 20.
Oh, it isn't at 20. It's a good throw.
25.
25. It seems like the trap is still active.
Okay.
Panic at the Costco.
Yeah, I saw that today. It was funny.
What?
Let's see if I can disarm it.
Yeah, sleight of hand.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm good at that.
She's good at that. Make her do it.
Yeah. You do it.
Do you have good sleight of hand?
Oh yeah, I got.
No.
I
He's
do.
a rogue with bad sleight of hand.
I'm an assassin rogue.
He's not a good pickpocket.
Oh shit!
I
I,
got
rolled
plus-
like shitty, but I got +7, so 5
12.
plus 7, 12.
Okay.
I can help.
For like,
You- Yeah, you can try and help. Yeah, give it
they burn myself.
Advantage.
advantage.
Advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, I got +5 sleight of hand.
13.
13. So you go in and you jam some sticks in it and you're like, yeah, it seems good.
You go first. The Winter looks at it and doesn't trust this.
So I still have my
It lasts for how long?
it lasts for an hour.
Yeah, see, my spores only last 10 minutes.
So do we
Done.
see the other side of the
You see like a tunnel leading down into a room there.
Okay, but we can clearly see where the trap ends?
Yeah.
How far is it? How big is the trap?
It's about 30 feet.
Can we dash past it?
Really? Is that peanut butter?
Are you allergic?
No, but is it?
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
You're like
He is.
scaring
But
it,
you're- I
like,
just wanted to make sure. It's not that bad. I was just asking.
I'm sick.
It's fine.
Just don't force feed me the cookies.
But you like the cookies. You must eat the cookies.
If I eat it all, it's gonna be
Yeah, that'll be gone.
we're gone.
So I'm just gonna my wildfire spirit's still here.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna have it fiery teleport us past.
Okay.
Well, or do we think it's disarmed?
No, I did a terrible.
Mary Lee thinks
Mary
it.
Lee's definitely thinking
Mary Lee
it's
thinks it's disarmed.
Okay, let's just trust it's disarmed. But I will still send my wildfire spirit first.
Okay.
I am
Mary
resistant to
looks
fire.
questioningly and says other people
What's
first.
It's immune to fire, right?
Yeah.
My wildfire
I would
spirit
assume so.
is
Yeah.
it's probably immune to fire. It is made of fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
So your wildfire spirit goes down the little hallway.
Huh?
Who's going after the wildfire spirit?
I have resistance. I can try.
Okay.
Not me.
All right.
I'll go next.
Okay. You trip the trap as you go in. Roll to see if it was going to hit you.
Yeah, it's the throat clearing. That's always how I know something's gonna happen. It's your tell.
Yeah. Oh, that's not bad.
Oh Jesus.
That's not
I don't know. It
I
doesn't
told you rolls the
sound
second set of dice.
17 damage.
Okay. And then I get half of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Does it
rolled
mean-
2 1s and a 3
Okay.
on my first 3, so that's not bad for you.
good. Can I try again to disarm it?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I obviously messed up. Sorry, guys.
Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
Let me try this again. Ha! That one.
Are you serious?
My
I make it worse.
You are confident this time. It is disarmed this time.
I do
Does she
not
feel
Does she
great
like
about this
stroll right in thinking that she's okay with this?
I do not trust it at all after seeing that. My fire spirit's gonna taxi anyone who would like to teleport with him across.
That was an
I'll
option?
teleport.
I will.
Yeah, but I can only do it once per short rest. So
Oh.
See the crappy job the first time. He's gonna trust the fire spirit.
I'm gonna bring my
Medilise, you are so confident in your ability to
Yes.
You're
disarm
gonna
this
walk
that
right
you are
through.
not going to take it. You feel like that's cheating.
which one's where is Marylee's?
Right
Oh,
here.
there. Sorry.
Let's just say the rogue was
Okay.
smart enough and went with the
Yeah,
teleport.
he did. Yeah, he did say he was going.
Barely strolled us through the state.
How much damage am I taking?
That's a lot of dice.
That is a lot of dice.
66.
Oh, I'm not immune to fire either. So.
24 damage.
24?
Yep.
How did you die? Oh, I disarmed a trap, and then it killed me.
I thought.
I disarmed it twice.
Got a 15 HP left. Woo.
Anyone want the last cookie? Of the not peanut butter one?
Ha.
I'm like at the end of the tunnel, all burnt up. I don't have any hair left.
You're all pretty.
The Minotaur's
See, it's
just shaking.
fine, guys.
The Minotaur's just shaking his head. It's like, oh
Yeah,
my.
just
What?
eat it, Ian. Just take
I
it.
will soon, yeah.
Okay. It came closer. Yes, it's an attempt. All right, where are we?
Okay, so you wander in and you see this altar in the middle,
Okay.
and you see on this altar this glowing green flame.
Ooh. I had enough
And
for
you
flames.
hear-
I don't wanna
What
touch it.
color flame is my flame spirit? Red?
Red.
Oh, I have him go talk to it.
Okay. Your flame spirit doesn't speak druidic.
It doesn't speak anything.
However,
He does like to dance.
however, you hear, I see you have found my temple.
Yeah, dog.
Respectful. We want it. We want
You
to earn
sound
his.
like the other guy we talked to
Like-
many years ago.
Well, I am the god Balnor, or at least his manifestation on this plane.
Whoa.
It's
what,
an honor.
What god would the bad mages be associated with? What god would Balor want to one-up or otherwise dislike?
This solar flame thing.
You four roll me an intelligence check.
I'm in on this.
Yeah,
Okay.
not you. You don't know.
19.
I'm giving them a hint
Yeah.
to something they should know.
Sorry. What is this one?
Intelligence.
But I gotta say what this guy's saying because I speak Druid too, so.
19.
I got 20.
14.
11.
What do you get, Marylise?
20.
20? Marylise, you remember that the wizard's spellbook and whatnot made mention of the Dark Six.
Oh.
We're
Oh yeah, I didn't bring that sheet with me.
I know I'm writing it down again.
we're looking for anything that can help us defend our people from the Dark Six. Balor
what is
better
the
not
Dark
be in the
Six?
Dark Six.
He's not. He's a good one. He's a good one. He's part of the Sovereign Host. He's a good guy. He goes, the Dark Six and their followers. They have caused many a problem.
Yep. Yes, we
Killed
have.
thousands. Destroyed a country. All for the seeking of more power.
Are they the one that killed the dinosaurs?
Oh, the dinosaurs are still around.
Ugh.
They actually are on Eberron.
I know.
The halflings ran around on them.
We just killed a
Oh,
few
they
of
did
them.
before they went and disappeared. The halflings have pet dinosaurs.
Will you help us?
What do you need?
We need to stop the Dark Six.
You need to start with Dark Six.
Or actually the mages who worship the Dark Six.
Well, what are they doing? What do you
Sucking the
know?
life out of people
What?
to cast spells that we are unsure of, but we know do destroy countries and
What do you know of these spells? Do
They're
you know
trying
the
to
spell?
cast the avatar of.
Karsus' avatar?
Yeah.
He goes,
Do we bring one of the spell
Karsus'
books with us?
avatar. That is the most dangerous spell that has ever been cast in any universe.
yeah, like, that wouldn't be
The
good.
last time that spell was cast, the entire magic of the universe was damaged. The goddess of magic was killed,
Oh no!
and a new goddess had to take her place. That spell has been banned. Nobody should be able to cast that. no spell of that high of level is possible anymore.
Are you sure though?
It should not be. And if it is possible, then we are all in grave danger.
So can you help us in any way in our battle?
I will give you all of the help I can muster. And you all feel this power go into you. You all jump up one level from where you currently are.
What?
And you get an additional ability score improvement of your choice.
Damn.
As you feel this God's grace flow into you. As for you druids and those of you who are in good contact with nature, roll me a D100.
2 10s.
The 2 10s with the... Yes.
One.
No. These. I don't get to roll, so.
95.
95?
Yeah.
Okay.
80.
So Ian, with a
Oh.
95...
What?
That's a 40. That's a 4. Add them together.
It's a 10. You got it.
18.
No, that's.
Well, 18.
A mottled copper scimitar that is colored in the shades of autumn appears in you. This scimitar is a +2 magic item weapon. I will build it for you. It's called the Falling Leaf. Just make note of it, and I will build it for you
Okay.
in the thing, because it's a custom magic item. So make note of Falling Leaf and send me info for it.
18.
18. 18. You find a tapered quarterstaff. It's actually a weapon a monk can use, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Not bad.
That when pressed into a living tree trunk, it sucks some sap and can be drank as a healing tonic, or converted into flaming alcohol. It's a quarterstaff, so it's basically a normal quarterstaff for fighting. But if you tap it into a tree, it'll either create a health potion once per day, or what is it? What's that super flammable liquid they have in here?
Alchemist flame.
Alchemist, yeah, flame.
Oh.
A jar of those once per day.
Two-handed
what-
staff and 1d8. Oh,
But
not bad.
it kills the tree that you tap into it.
No.
Aw. It goes perfect with my monk slash druid I have.
44.
44?
So now I have a staff I can use with 2 hands for 1d8 damage instead of 1d6. Oh.
You get an amulet. And he says, be very careful what you open this around. Inside are the most voracious species of termite. And if you release them, any wood within a 30-foot radius is reduced to termite droppings in seconds.
Oh shit.
Any wood within
Why don't you give your stuff to
30-foot radius.
destroy the forest?
bad ends will be destroyed. Okay.
And he also presents one to all of you. It's like, you may use this amulet to call forth nature to help you in your battle, but you may only use it once.
Is it a magical staff or just regular staff?
The quarterstaff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say just magical damage.
Okay.
Jeff says do not open the amulet on the airship.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming my termite is a one-time use as well.
Yep. So you have a one-time use amulet that allows you to call forth a army of basically beasts and tree folk.
So I have 2 questions left.
Okay.
Does he know anything about making T-Rex armor?
Yeah.
T-Rexes don't have particularly strong hides. It would mostly be for, like, looking bitching. More for decoration.
Give it charisma bonus?
I would say you would take a charisma bonus, but
It's like extremely generic.
but it's
armor
heavier because you're putting it on there, so you would lose -1 to your dex while wearing it. You get +1 to charisma, but -1 to dex while wearing it.
That sounds pretty sweet, actually.
You look bitchin'.
It's the important part.
You look bitchin'.
And does he know how we can get back to our time?
Well, I will create a doorway here, and when you walk through, you will be back in your normal time.
Before we go, he had made mention of the goddess of magic. Is that somebody that was killed and now there's a new one in her place?
Oh, she's been replaced.
Right. Is there any way to find this goddess of magic that's there now? Because maybe she's like, oh my god, this was killed me before. Maybe I'll have some idea now. Is she a lead for anything?
She currently is. I'm just trying to figure out who the goddess of magic is in this world. It's different in the other world where this actually happened the first time.
Like, I would think if my predecessor died, I'd want to have an idea of how to make that
Yeah, I read a
happen
book
again.
about that.
Yeah. The current goddess of magic is actually a member of the Dark Six.
Oh. But why would she do that?
Oh, you just mentioned that she died. She said the previous one died. And had to be replaced. He didn't say it was very nice.
The magic of this world, or at least the arcane magic of this world, tends to corrupt with the power of it.
That's why we stick to druidic magic.
But arcane magic has the power of getting to your head and making you think you're better than everyone around you, and that the rules don't apply to you. Have you heard of this Thomas Bradford person?
Yes.
He doesn't think the rules apply to him either.
No, he must be a dark mage. Except not a very good one.
I hear he's quite the Bloodbee player, though.
Oh, do you follow Bloodbee? What's your team?
Obviously, the Wombats.
Would you like any special changes in your honor?
No, I enjoy it from where I am.
Okay.
I cannot actually interact with anything on your plane, which is why you are here in this temple.
Sweet.
Oh, you're getting told to open it on the ship. Sean is telling you to open the amulet on the ship. I dare you.
Well, this was a good trip. We got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I can't believe we destroyed his dinosaurs and you asked him how to make armor out of it.
And we just straight up got a level, which is cool. For some of us who were very close, it's like meh. For people who were really far
Yeah.
from a level, it's a huge deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Plus,
was,
my ability score is nice too, because now I got 19 armor.
Yeah.
considering I just showed up
Can I
after
ask
all of it
him
happened.
if he
Yeah.
is-
What was that?
Since he's like the god of beasts and all that, can you tell me about the inner beasts inside Minotaurs and all that? Since they're like part Wolverine.
Well, you were given your sentience, and your race was evolved from the beasts of the world. You became more human than beasts.
Can I ask him if there's anything I can do to improve Melody? Because he is the god of beasts and she's a beast.
Actually, I think I saw an item in here.
Woohoo!
Dog collar, wishbone.
No, it was.
Dog collar spikes. It's got
I
spikes.
was looking through it.
Gives her a doggy Fitbit. They make doggy Fitbits.
Do they?
Yeah, so that you can track how active your animal is and how much they sleep and such. I swear to God, it happens.
You wouldn't get a
wouldn't want
doggy
that.
Fitbit.
No,
would you?
we one of our reps gave it to us and we raffled it off in the. Everybody wanted it.
That's incredible.
We didn't want to put that on our cats
An
because
item appears before you, and it is
they
a
sleep 20 hours a day.
necklace that looks like a bear paw.
Nice.
And whoever is wearing it, if they are in the shape of an animal of CR1 or less, or your bear, I will say, they get +3 to attacks.
They get what, sir?
+3 attacks.
+3.
So +3 to attacks and +3 to damage.
Woo.
Woo!
Can Melody wear it?
Yep.
That's
Oh, I forgot. I had bonus rolls I could have been using on all my fire spells and all my healing spells. I didn't. Oh well.
You forgot it.
Oh, I don't know if they worked without
3 on
my
attacks
flame
and
spirit
+3
out,
on
and my
defense.
flame spirit was
no
like.
Yeah.
damage.
Usually,
Damage.
usually when your flame spirits out, they use your bonus action to actually
Yeah, but I get bonuses, but I think I might have to have called my flame spirit before the bonuses kick in.
That's why I gotta do lots of my stuff. I gotta do like call list and then some all bonus stuff.
So this glimmering door opens up towards the entrance to leave the temple at the exit.
Yeah.
There. And he says, well, best of luck. I can't help you outside of here. And
Is the trap to
Wait,
someone?
wait, wait. How do we go back to our time?
He's helping us.
He opened
open
a
a
portal.
Okay, thank God.
Is there anything else
walk
we
through
want to
this
ask? him?
portal, and you'll return to your world.
So I say thank you and go wombats and walk
Okay.
through the portal.
Okay.
Did you have any more questions for the god of the beasts? Nothing. Okay.
So you walk through the portal, and you end up back in the area, and you notice that there's none of your skeletons there.
Yay. But the dinosaurs are there.
But the dinosaurs are there.
Yep.
Let's take a skull. I said we should grab a toe for true.
Okay.
Yeah, we should add it to the statue.
There's a statue.
So-
there's a statue.
Yeah, yeah.
Take
Put
the
the
Make
T-Rex.
some art.
Take the T-Rex skull and put it on Melly's statue's head.
You, as you're walking back, Ian gets a little buzzed on his speaking stone
Okay.
there, and it's the scores of the Blood Bee League for this week.
Oh, we're not in a town, so we can't bet
You
on
can't,
anything.
you can't influence it, but you can make bets. The commissioner can call in his bets before the scores come in.
Did we come back on the same day we left, or the
Yeah.
same minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same time, which just happens to be Tuesday, which is when Blood
My
Bee League
manager
is.
feels older, but he's not.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you definitely feel 2 years older. That's where your ability score improvement came from.
Oh, yeah. Which works well for the monk because
Yeah.
we put my AC up.
Yeah, where you got a bit stronger there. So, this week's matches, the Sharn Sharks and the New Sire Patriots are even money.
Well, that's not a good bet.
I don't believe I have any money to bet. So
No?
well,
you actually, your take from last week for the Blood Bee League, you would have actually, the Blood Bee League's first week, I'd say 20,000 gold the league would have made.
yeah.
So you do have access to some of that.
Okay, so I would like to. So how much currency? Oh, I have some money.
Yeah.
I'm showing 1,800 gold. Okay, I'm gonna bet.
My monk only has 10 gold.
Actually, Nacho Man, you do have money. Well, you have points in here for being a frequent viewer. Every minute you watch, you get a point
I'm
that you can bet in this.
Yeah, I
thing.
saw that and everything.
I'm gonna
Betting.
bet.
So we have.
I'm gonna bet 200 gold on the Sharn Sharks.
So I'm just gonna change. We have the
New
Patriots
Sire
versus
Patriots?
Patriots versus the Sharn Sharks. I can only do this for even money ones because the friggin' the rules are stupid and they can't change.
Yeah, that's the correct name. Fishguard Nacho Man.
Yeah. They are channel points that you can use for like advantage and disadvantages things. So I'm gonna start a bet for the Patriots versus Sharks. Okay, and I'm just gonna look at the loyalty and the points and Nacho Man.
Oh,
Fishguard Notre-Man has 78 points. Yeah, once you get to a certain amount of points, you can...
12.5k. Bet all the Sharks.
Now, you have loyalty points, so they might be a little bit different, but you have... It shows that you have 78 points, so you can bet up to 78 points. Yeah, it's not channel points, it's something different. You have 7... I'm just looking at the thing right now. You lost all of them before. So you can bet up to 78 points, and this week, it's the only even money game. So what are you betting?
200
200 on Sharn?
on Sharn.
Okay.
I know Thomas Bradyford's gonna cheat.
Yeah.
It's probably not gonna work out for me, but
Oh, I'm betting on the Patriot, but like secretly, I don't want
Yeah,
anyone
okay.
to know. Just could ruin our relationship. So
We have a fantasy football pool.
yes,
Oh, yes.
It's like a
we
fantasy,
bet
fantasy
on the
football
yeah.
pool.
Yeah, you can get gold out of this fantasy. Yeah. There's odds and everything. It's fun.
And then we have it on the channel, so we have a meta fantasy football league.
So you have to go use bet. So your code you have to go is exclamation point bet, the team, and then the amount you want to bet. So it would be bet Patriots 25 for Nacho Man. Then it should tell you you've made your bet. How much were you betting?
100.
100? You guys betting it all on the...
No, I'm
No.
not. I have to catch up and read up on it. And...
No, I'm not into sports.
No betting?
1 gold.
1 gold on.
On the
Oh,
Patriots.
it can be that little.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I do
My
insider
phone only
trading?
has 10 gold, so...
Who should I bet on?
What the
smart bet is
Patriots are
the
probably
Patriots.
gonna win because they're cheaters.
Right.
So
So-
I bet on Sharn out of principle.
Yeah.
'Kay,
So
Patriots.
basically the way it works, there's odds.
Yeah.
And they determine
Yeah.
what they roll on, what a D20 will determine to win, but cheating affects those odds.
Right.
The New Sire Patriots always cheat. So while this should be 10 and lower, the Sharn Sharks win, 11 and higher, the Patriots win. Because of this, it's actually going to drop, so on a 9 or higher, the Patriots win because of their cheating.
How do you determine the outcome of the game?
With a roll.
He rolls the D20.
Oh, he just rolls them. Okay.
Yeah.
He just roll
It's a Warhammer game.
Okay.
Well, this is more just a random thing that I made
I
up
know,
for it,
but-
but yeah.
But
10
it's
on-
similar, yeah.
10 on Patriots.
10 on Patriots? Alright.
And the
So,
Wombats were like a 19 to 1 favorite
close
last week.
betting. And a 5, which means the Sharn Sharks win.
Ah, son of a-
Damn it.
How much do they make?
Boo!
So
A
you
double?
get 2 times. So you win 400 gold.
I lost gold.
Go Sharks!
Okay, so the next one is the Sigil Star Arcane Flame at 2.4 versus the Morning Glory at 1.6.
I'm not betting on this one.
Nope.
No.
10 on Glory.
Okay. So the Glory have the advantage on this one. And they have an advantage of 4. So that means on a 14 or lower, the Glory win. Any other betting?
So,
See, unfortunately, Nacho Man, I can only do it on even bets, which is not. That's the only one this week was the first one. So, unfortunately, 3, which means the Morning Glory win.
Woohoo!
So you get 1.6 times what you bet. Now we got the New Cap Wombats at 1.5 versus the Tear Velasquez Rangers.
1,000 gold on the new Cap Wombats.
Okay.
Spending all our money.
Hey, he's won so far. Anybody else on the Wombats or the...
Yeah.
I'll put 100 on the one boss.
Me too.
5 on the other.
Okay.
5 on the Rangers.
Okay. Alright, so this is a 15 or lower, the Wombats win. Any other higher than a 15, the Rangers win. 6, the Wombats win.
Woo!
So that's 1,500 gold.
Yep, 1.5. Okay, and the last one, the Dragon Roost Roosters at 2.4 versus the Starlasker Lightning at 1.6.
100 gold on the Dragon Roosters.
Okay.
Same.
Okay. So they're the heavy underdogs on this one. They are 16 or higher.
I like dragons.
Yeah. 15. They just barely lose.
They're probably my favorite team name, the
Yeah.
Dragon Roosters.
Yeah.
They are unfortunately they're the worst team in the league because it just so happens that Dragon Roost is gnome country and gnomes do not make great rugby players.
But they're trying.
They do okay. They're a fan favorite team. Everybody likes betting on the little guys.
What if they had a mentor to the team? Would that up their odds?
Well, it would mean that you could join them, but every Tuesday you'd have to be at the game wherever they are. So in the adventure on every Tuesday, you would have to go, oh shit, I gotta get to a game.
I got some in the airship.
I still came out ahead.
But Ian does the same thing because he wants to watch the game.
Yeah, it's just a fun little mini betting game we have here.
Yeah.
And there actually are whole rules to how to play the game. I did make whole rules to how to play the game in case it ever comes up that you have to play a game.
I'm sure it will.
So fun.
I'm sure there'll be a nation just like we had to battle dinosaurs to convince the tree people to join our army.
Actually,
I'm sure there'll be a nation that we have to convince by beating them in Bloodbeat.
if you ever do Two on
It
Nation,
will
the
probably
island of
be.
Cholt, it's all dinosaurs. There's dinosaur races, everything, a whole different
So-
sub game.
You make your way, give me a nature check, whoever's leading the way.
I'm not going to lead the way this time.
I'll do nature.
Good thing I'm not leading.
20, not now.
Okay,
Good
you
thing
have
I'm
no
not leading.
problem finding your way back.
Say hi to the rabbits. Say thanks
This
for that.
rabbit comes
Thanks,
up
rabbits.
and starts like scratching at your leg.
Hey, bud, what up?
You didn't die!
No, of course not.
That's nice!
I said I'm strong.
You're a nice guy! I thought you were gonna die!
No.
I thought there'd be bones for you to build a tree out of!
Hey, look at this T-Rex pelt.
Ooh! I never seen one of those!
I know you can't speak with the animals, so I gotta understand what they're talking about.
So you hear all that conversation. By the way, when Ian's talking to like squirrels and rabbits, you just hear him chittering.
Well, I can talk to animals
Yeah.
too, but
She can speak with animals too. All
Yeah,
speak
whoever's not speaking just sees Ian chittering and are like talking rabbit, which would
I
be
think
like,
he's crazy.
Oh,
all
yeah.
the time.
The mentor pokes the buddy. Plump.
But I still like him, so.
and the bunny goes, dude, don't let him eat me.
Gently push him away. Because I'm bigger than him.
Alright. So you guys have no problem finding your way back to the big tree?
yay.
I'd have a good, 2 feet of height. Probably close in
How tall is
weight.
your character?
8 feet.
The mentor's only 7 feet.
Okay, so I have a foot of height on you. We're probably
Alright,
about the
mentors
same height.
mentors are tall, big creatures.
Yeah.
But he's got horns. He's got
Yeah.
very big horns.
He's very horny. So,
Sorry.
Found
Sorry,
the way
I'm-
back to the tree.
you find your way back to the tree. And that's probably where we're gonna call it today because I have a babysitter to let go home.
Oh.
You hired a babysitter for tonight?
Yeah, because Andrea's working. So
Aww.
yeah. So
Babysitter even though you're home.
yeah, it's Andrea's cousin's kid who's doing her first babysitting gig, and her cousins here kind of supervising her while she does her first babysitting gig to see how it works out. And this will be our future plan for these Fridays where Andrea's working. So works out good. I just take the cash from food and bring it upstairs for babysitter.
Hey, that works.
Do you have enough?
Oh yeah,
Did we
yeah,
have
we're good.
Yeah, I paid,
Oh yeah, with
I paid for it.
Okay, good. Like, I got a purse.
It all works out good.
That was
that was a nice little adventure. We got some equipment.
Yeah, you guys got a bunch of dope shit.
Yeah.
My
no, we
character
did.
came in level 7, now
Did
it's
you guys
level 8
boost it?
right off the bat. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And we all have levels to
Yeah.
put in, so
Um,
leveling's always fun.
Oh, you did.
how
I knew
how
where
many
I
of
was
you were
going,
close to a level?
What?
How many of you
We
were
were just
close to level?
I was very
Level
close.
up.
You were very close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
Give yourself and anybody who was close to a level take an additional 1,000 XP.
I had just leveled up, so
Yeah.
I don't think
I
was
just
close.
figure like you got a huge boost in experience. They got less of a boost
Yeah.
because they just leveled up.
Yeah.
I'm
And you did
literally.
fight T-Rexes and dinosaurs.
I'm
so-
legit halfway.
Yeah.
I'm literally halfway.
yeah.
So just go to
Get
the
an
next
extra
one.
1,000.
Just go to the next one.
Okay.
If you're getting a big boost, just go to the next one. If you're
Nope.
getting if you were like 500 away or like yeah, If 1,000 would have leveled you, take 1,000.
Got it.
So playtesting my Minotaur actually worked. The
There you
monks
go.
actually built.
Yeah. He works. He
So
does his job.
if he can stun somebody or poison somebody, it's damage on dice.
Oh yeah. So thank you for coming out, guys. It's a little bit shorter session today instead of normally sometimes go around 11. But I like to basically go whatever adventure we're at 10 o'clock. We finish that off, and then we're good. So we're 10:07 now.
No problem.
Perfect timing.
I
So
want to
thank
see
you
a
for tuning
time
in,
wife.
and we'll see you guys next week. And we'll see if it's still in person or if it's going to be a roll 20 due to illnesses. We'll see how things go around here, but we'll definitely be back. Even if I'm sick, it'll just be me coughing at a webcam. You guys are in a different room, so.